So we zoom in on a small ship, probably no bigger than a basic frigate. There's a slight hum among the ship, and there's a mechanical footsteps. Program ready, sir. Excellent. And the camera kind of pulls in, and you see this person wearing their face is completely covered, dark black hair, kind of wavy, and they're running their finger over their left arm as the Omni tool is responding in kind, and you see them go, "It's time to update." And then there's this electricity that begins to surge through, and the ship dims, and the lights reappear, brighter. And then there's a message that comes across. Patch. Updated. Version 3.4. And the camera fades away. So welcome to Lizards and Locations. Kat, what tell us about our sponsors today?
Yeah, I'm not thrown off by the fact that was really intense at all. So, in a slightly more D&D sense, because he focuses on TTRPGs, I suppose, and that's what this is. Go and check out Druidcraft. Maybe Druidcraft Woods. I should really look up his Etsy store, because I'm sure it has a very specific name. But Druidcraft, Chris, is absolutely fantastic, and he will make you all sorts of fabulous things. If you check out his Etsy store, you can use the code Lizards10 for 10% off, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited to say it because we've been working on making some custom stuff with him that he will be sharing on his site soon. And that we'll get to share when it gets here. We're really excited. Very, very excited. Yeah. And then you can go and check out a very cool podcast. You Want to Do What is one of my favorite podcasts, and I listen to them a lot when I'm totally not at work. When I'm during my free time.
When you're baking.
Yep, I do that a lot in my free time.
YWGW.
Anyway.
Yes.
Great podcast. Love them. Go check them out. And then go and buy yourself something pretty, because Chris makes pretty things.
Yeah, buy yourself something pretty.
Buy yourself something pretty. Cornish crafts.
Alright.
Druid Crafts.
Druid crafts.
You're good.
Welcome.
He rebranded.
Welcome to the first episode of Mass Effect, Broker Builder, Corporate Spy. We'll be right back. Cue the music. Initially, on Mass Effect, Broker Builder, Corporate Spy.
Oh.
We find ourselves year 2203, Common Era, as we discussed in our session 0, at a small mining station off the side of Beckenstein, a planet within the Boltzmann system. The station's name is Osiris Station. Osiris is owned by Synthetic Insights, Ltd. And they use this facility for transportation on and off planets. There's discussion of you sending off members of excavation teams, often to various places such as Thuft, an asteroid within the solar system. But mostly, this station here is kind of a update station, a project station in which mechs, usually produced by Hannah Kadar, are then put an AI and sometimes VI interface inside them. Usually VI, not usually AI interface in them. So mechs such as the Loki mech and the Fenris mech and the Riot mech sometimes find themselves here going through patches and updates. Today's is patch update 3.4. And we find each one of our adventurers at a different area within Osiris Station. Batoleth and Valzots are in a robotics lab, currently working on VI interfaces for security mechs. And you are trying to fix a recent patch in which the protocol is just going berserk on you. Tess is in Osiris' main office. There you are currently trying to de-escalate a plethora of customer complaints from a recent purchase of an Atlas mech. And this Atlas mech was supposed to be used for construction, aiding with lifting and such, but it's bulldozing everything on site. And people are just livid, and you're just trying to, as security, trying to keep them at bay. Mary, you're currently, as Ismet's in the med bay, and you're getting your blood drawn for a semi-annually provided corporate physical.
Wow.
Finally getting some of the corporate benefits, you know?
You couldn't have put a pillow on here? Good.
Jason, you're in the docking bay lounge, currently running a few errands as a project manager for the pilots and Synthetic Insights. As a once pilot installed on ships, you found yourself constantly working with pilots. You've just been placed on ships as an assistant to pilots, and you're extremely knowledgeable as a leader of pilot teams. So we zoom in on our group here, and a distress signal comes over your Omni tool, left hand. Alert! Alert! Osiris is under attack. Alert! Alert! Osiris is under attack. Please report to Hangar Bay for immediate evacuation.
That's not good.
I wonder if this is a drill.
Nurse? Nurse, there's still an IV in my arm. Nurse?
I start collecting as many scraps of stuff as I can.
Go ahead and make a perception check, see what you can find.
Sure.
I remember last week, day 7 at 1300 hours, there was a drill about this. Is this real?
18.
18. You're able to find a couple of credit chits, about 40 credits, so there's 80 credits worth of credit chits on the side.
I'm sorry, there's 80 credits?
Yeah, there's a couple of 40 credit chits, so each one has 40 on it.
Sweet. Any, just scrap metal and...
There's scrap metal
computer
that you can
chips
find. Yeah, there's a few... when you say scrap metal, does it have to be metal? Because a lot of what
scrap bits.
Synthetic Insights uses
Sure.
is a special ceramic.
Sure.
And so you find a lot of that ceramic that you could use and put into Omnigel if you wanted to.
Any computer chips, any...
With an 18, you're currently working on you inserted a computer chip that you were working on for the patch. So you have the computer chip that has the patch 3.4 on it.
Sweet, it's in my pocket.
Okay, so you have the patch. You have a computer chip with the patch 3.4 that you were supposed to be uploading to all the mechs.
Tess sees the alert and says, "Thank the goddess. All right, everybody, time to get the hell out."
There's kind of a really gruff Turian's like, "What do you mean I need to get out? This mech needs to get solved now."
I'm gonna hold up my Omni tool and say, and it says under attack, and also point to the point up to like the intercom saying, "Get the hell out."
Wait, under attack.
Yeah, sir. You need to evacuate this facility immediately.
He takes the mech, and says, "Go, go, go!" And the mech starts bulldozing like through the room.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Oh, here's the thing. Are they going toward a confidential facility, or are they going towards the?
They're going towards the door. That's the
evacuation?
main.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Is it a security risk? No. All right, whatever.
And I'll use my hover chair to get up on Valzatz's back.
Okay.
Because
So he's
I
gonna-
figure I work on a hover chair
Yeah.
rather than like way up high in the sky. 'Cause I
Yeah,
gotta-
so there's like this blue glow from the hover chair, like circular bottom of it, and it kind of just levitates you up, and then you kind of just saddle around.
It's sort of the thing that the
Valzatz.
Hanar used to float. Because they have a thingy.
So you're currently on Valzance.
Strapped in with cool mechanical glowy shit.
You're kind of kicking people out of the office, saying they gotta evacuate.
Clearing out the front office.
Okay. What's Jason doing?
Is there like, they're like, we're under attack. Oh, it's like the
People are running, and they're trying to run to the. So you're in the lounge to the docking bay. And they said go to the docking bay. The docking bay doors have shut, and they seem to be sealed.
Yeah.
Like they're not opening, and people are just like banging like on the doors trying to get out.
That's not normal.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're good.
joking.
No,
I'm not
you're good.
sick,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare
I said the illness would flare up.
Truly.
you?
Truly accordion
Backstory.
trade. It's method acting accordion.
Space madness is coming through.
Space Tennis comes forward is coughing.
Strikes
It's-
again.
That's not what tetanus does.
You have,
I
you,
know.
you have a leak in your suit.
Oh no.
That would be bad.
What is so you're trying to call to the nurse as you're trying to. You said the IV wasn't in or was in.
It
or-
isn't.
Is
But
it?
I kind of nurse, and when she doesn't come, I kind of.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. Just do a basic medicine check just to see if you can pull that out.
You fuck
easily.
up.
Yeah.
You pull it out incorrectly and blood sprays everywhere. You've died.
11.
11. Okay. It's
You
not
died
it's
from
not-
pulling out an
You're not like a
IV.
medical specialist, right?
That would be
But-
impressive.
You're able to like,
That
oh,
was-
I should disconnect this, stop the fluid going, and you're able to pull it out. There could be some bruising, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I pull a bandage, slap it on, and I go out the door and kind of assess.
The door actually doesn't open.
Oh.
Yeah, you go to the door, it's not opening.
I'm gonna hack the door.
Okay, go ahead and make a check for that, please. Let's do electronics check for that, please.
Okay, is that what it is? Because
Yeah.
I've got the hacking tool.
Yeah, you would be. It would give you proficiency with it.
Electronics. Wow. I already have proficiency with electronics.
No.
Yeah, that's an 8.
An 8. Okay, yeah, you go to like try to start hacking the door, and like it begins to like get like your arm where like because you're using the Omni tool to hack it, and your arm starts to get a little warm, like it's like overriding your Omni tool.
Disconnect.
Okay.
From the door. This evil door that's trying to burn me.
Have everybody roll perception. check.
Not a door. That's hard to open.
Listen, I rolled a natural 2, okay?
16.
I'm
Dirty
rolling
20.
16,
19.
19,
10.
10,
Dirty 20.
20. Okay, so there is just major power surge that happens. All of you guys see it, and as the power surge happens, all of your guys' like comms and Omni tool and everything just starts to become a little weird, glitches, and then the message starts to repeat over and over and over, and the lights start to blink on and off, and like it's just surging power, and then with the specifically with Kat, Andrew, and Nate, with your roles, you notice something particular. Kat, you notice 2 Loki mechs. Their typically red eyes turn yellow as they turn to you. Eliminate. Andrew, you're in the room, you're getting people out, and then you catch it just in time. Tell me how you react to this. It's essentially a click, right? And the turret pops up from the stand, and it's one of those tripod turrets. Can't move, but just fucking rotates around, and it starts looking around. I'll give you, because you rolled so well, you can tell me what you would do when you saw this. Would you call out? Would you...
I would yell, "Get down!"
Get down. So you say get down, and it starts to spray fire, and people just jump down, and you saved quite a few lives by doing that. Out of the 15 people or so in there, about 4 die.
Okay.
Immediately, just blood splattered across the wall as the turret begins to start firing. Other people start scrambling towards the door, where the bulldoze, came through.
I mean, it's a good thing the bulldozer went through.
Yeah.
There's a bigger hole now.
Yeah.
So she's gonna say, "Get down!" Try and hide behind if there is if it's laid out like a regular Mass Effect anything.
Yeah.
There's chest high walls everywhere.
Yep.
So I'm gonna dive behind one of the chest high walls.
Yeah, you have you're behind one of these, I'm trying to think of the materiality they would use here. Some kind of alloy that seems to be cover your head,
Sure.
so you would have full coverage by doing this.
All right.
With your roll, people start screaming, and you notice one of the Fenris mechs, which is like this mech that looks like a dog, essentially. The red eyes then become yellow. Eliminate, 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 and it starts just bulldozing through people at the door. Just starts attacking people, and then comes to stand off in front of you. Due to your roll, you unfortunately don't notice the change in color of the mechs.
I'm too focused on why my shit is working.
These as you're at the door here, there's these 2 mechs that have started to come undone from their ports, and they become to approach you.
Because she's in the health bay, all I can imagine are the Baymax
Not the phlebotomist you were looking for.
from from that Disney movie or the Pixar movie. So you've got 2 Baymaxes coming up on you.
Full blotomized.
So what's going to end up happening is you get one more perception check with a higher DC. Otherwise, they get surprise round on you.
Oh boy!
Come
No pressure.
on, Izzy. Don't die.
I nerfed wisdom specifically.
Nice.
It's not that bad.
Also 10.
So they're going to get a little surprise round on you. You think you hear footsteps. I wasn't there. But you're concentrated on the door. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. We're all in 4 different spots. So we're all gonna roll initiative.
Can't believe I rolled a natural 2.
First thing we do, split the party.
Yeah.
I can't believe I rolled a natural 2 on my hacking.
It's okay. I just had to roll with disadvantage and got a 2.
There's gonna be multiple things going on, and I'm gonna have essentially 4 maps on a stand here, and we'll just role play it as it goes through.
Fine.
All right, so let's roll initiative. Let's see what we got here.
God, I'm still looking at dice.
Roll for initiative.
Another natural 2. I'm doing great.
Oh no.
Hey! Twinsies!
Oh my god, triplet!
Triplets!
Everyone 18.
All right, anybody 25 or higher? Anybody 20 or higher? Okay.
Do you remember that +5 from Alert?
Wait, my one is technically... Oh, it's only +2. Okay.
15 to 20.
Keep in mind your
I don't
magical
I
nonsense.
think any of us are close. I think I'm a 4. What do you guys have?
7.
5.
You have a
18.
+5.
Oh, I said 15
I have
20, so
alert.
yeah, you.
Yeah, 18.
I took it specifically because I have disadvantage.
Oh.
I
Oh, did you roll? That's how you got the 2?
got a 2 and a 14. I could have had a great initiative.
Oh my god, look
I'm
at
very
this
excited about these new dice, but
Okay.
dang, they roll bad.
10 to 15. Yeah, okay. Five to 10?
7.
Oh, 5.
Sorry, Primus dice. They're in the jail now. They're very pretty. I like them a lot. We're not sponsored by Primus, Sharp Edge Dice, but you should check them out.
Under 5.
4.
All right. So we have 4 maps here, just to kind of help you guys out, because this is, we don't have we probably will use as minis for this, but we have this room right here, this grand hallway, is going to be the lounge into the dock. All right.
Mhm.
So we have Jason right here and a Fenris mech.
You can
right
just
here.
use Saphira's model if you wanted to.
Yeah. Then this room right here is going to be the main office area. Okay, so this is going to be the turret that is placed here,
Mhm.
and then this will be chests. The exit door is here. This is the door that, by the way, in this room, Nate, this is the door that everybody's like crowded by trying to get to the dock.
No.
This is our med lab right here. So we have 2 Loki mechs kind of sneaking up here on Izzy. And then this is the robotics lab. This is our Bataleth and Valzots. And
Is
then we
that
have 2
the-
Loki mechs.
One of the guys riding
A
a big.
warg? Yeah. Yeah, there's an orc bred and a warg.
Nice.
He's a representative. So that's just kind of what we have as our minis, so you guys can kind of see where you are.
Mhm.
Remember, this is being using the metric system, so everything is in spaces of 2 meters. Okay.
I'm gonna roll my exploit edge. So
Okay.
that's specifically related to. I'm supposed to use it at a short or long rest, but because we haven't done any kind of RP, I've done
Makes
it.
sense.
Choose a weapon and you possess and roll your exploit die. The chosen weapon gains a bonus to damage rolls equal to the roll, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the result of your exploit dice roll. I'm rolling a d4.
Okay.
And I got a 1, so it's not very exciting. But I'm gonna use the. I have a special exploit in addition to that. That's when you apply my exploit edge, which was the first roll, to any one of your weapons. You can choose to have the additional you can choose to have the damage be force damage instead of the same damage the weapon would normally deal. So I'm gonna have it be force.
Okay.
It's gonna do 1 additional force.
That would be what that thing does extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna do exactly.
All right. Very, very cool. So, like I said, this is an interesting little combat thing we're doing because we have 4 different combat scenes that you guys don't really have access to each other. So we will go in initiative order, that way you guys don't get bored watching someone else do your thing. And we'll kind of keep the stakes rolling so you guys have different challenges that you guys are facing. So first things up is going to take place in Cat's area here. One of the Loki mechs next to you is going to attempt to shoot you with its shuriken.
Sure. That sounds horrible.
That is a 5 to hit.
Oh, I don't even think I need Valzot's shields for that one.
Okay. So what ends up happening is the mech ends up shooting the shuriken, adding at you, and as it shoots at you, the lights dim again, and it kind of like moves to the right, and the shot just goes just wide
Sure.
of both your forms. That ends that mech's turn. Tess, you're up next.
Okay. So, first thing is first, I'm going to use a bonus action to activate my barrier.
Okay.
My barrier.
Barrier. There's this purple kind of vibrancy that begins to
Yeah, like
cover
basically
you.
my silhouette begins to glow, and it's not like the shield; it's like a barrier, like right up against my skin.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do the one thing I'm trained to do, and that's charge.
Okay.
So go ahead and warp reality as I crash into this turret, basically going right up to it.
Yeah, so you like run up to it, and then there's this kind of like warping of reality as you just smash straight into it.
Mhm. All right, and then that'll do that. So let me go do this. I believe that's it. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. It's first time. All right. Pull yourself a location. Target must make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, dex save. Actually, I automatically fail all dex saves as a turret because I'm stationary.
Okay. I imagine as a turret, you're also immune to prone.
I am immune to prone. Yep.
Okay, that's fair enough. So that just means I automatically hit you, doing D10 force damage.
10 force damage, you said?
D10.
D10. Okay.
And I rolled a 1. So 1 damage.
1 damage, and nothing gets added on, just like a spell, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it doesn't say to add anything, so I'm assuming that it's just 1d10.
Yeah, so you smash into it, and the shield of the turret seems to take the blunt of it. Not that shields can actually prevent it from melee attacks, or in that sense, but there's a sense that the turret is able to hold its ground fairly well.
It's pretty well made.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
I mean, the idea here is that I'm basically trying to divert the turret's attention from all of the civilians.
People, and the people are currently like prying at the door.
Yeah.
Actually, they don't have to pry at the door because that door was smashed, right?
Yeah, there's a big
So
old hole.
They're just freaking running through.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can kind of look over and see people just dashing through the hallways.
Yeah, I've got a pretty high wisdom score, so I'm fairly genuinely aware of what's happening. If you want me to give you a roll to do something specific, but she's got a good battlefield sense about her.
Makes sense.
But yeah, so I believe that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm currently barriered and right up against the turret.
Next up is the Fenris mech. This is going to take place in Nate's room with Jason, and so this mech is going to attempt to pounce at you. So it's going to leap at you.
Can I say something first?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jason's gonna look at this mech and he's gonna be like, AA40N, codename Aaron. This is a gross mismanagement of humanoid resources, and it's Apollo. This is a violation of Code 3924. Power down immediately or be forcibly dismembered. Aaron.
And it begins to jump at you and it bounces. It's a dirty 20 to hit. So I'm assuming that hits.
Is it with disadvantage?
Oh, it is not. Is that give you that gives you disadvantage?
It depends. Does it have the program is active. What is?
Oh, that's right. You have the cloak. That's essentially cloak of displacement.
Highly
Right?
synced. Says this causes if the. It says while this program is active, highly synced micro hollow projectors blur the user's visual image and electromagnetic presence on non-IFFD sensors.
Okay. Let me just double check the sensors real quick. Now you're good. So it is going to and it jumps at you, and it tackles straight through a hologram of you as it goes and crashes into it. It misses you completely. That's good because it can cause you to go prone. So it's a nice little move it has. All right, that is the Fenris's turn. Now we get a surprise round with Mary's room, so they'll get to act before you do, right? So the first Loki mech is just going to shoot its shuriken at you. That is a 5 to hit there. I'm going to change this.
We're done. I'm looking at my thing. I try to have my moves planned ahead, and I'm just like, I made a support character.
Oh,
You
no.
guys, the 4 of you guys' characters fit really well together. It's going to be curious, this little starting point. So the first one goes to shoot you with the shuriken, which is essentially an SMG, okay? And it's a really light SMG, and so it begins to firing, and it's going wide. It's hitting all around you. It has very bad aim, apparently.
3 round burst if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Sure.
yeah. It is going to be 11 to hit the second time with the second mech.
Somehow, I dodged the pulse suppression.
Yeah, so it's just and you're just standing there right behind you, point blank, and just fucking making your silhouette on the wall.
I'm just thinking, literally a Paul Rudd moment where he's like, and he's like, I need to get out of this chair.
Was it Shanghai Noon when he has the holes in his
Oh, yeah.
I'm invincible.
He's like,
Royal band.
Basically, he is like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? I need to quit this job.
And you're like, you are now aware of them, by the way. And
This is not part of the benefit package.
It's like, fucking, oh yeah, you're good. Of course they would try to kill me once I actually try to use the benefits.
Betsy, you're up.
Right, let me just switch the right character. Nope, I hit the wrong character.
You have one mech about 6 meters from you, and the other one's about 8 meters from you, just so you know.
Sure. I mean, probably going to shoot them. Let's go ahead and check what all my shit is. Ooh, you know, energy drain does sound fun though. Nah, save that. I'm going to shoot them with a gun.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
I'm gonna pull out my shuriken.
You're sure you can?
2-weapon fighting. I can use my predator or my shuriken.
Shuriken has hip fire and burst fire.
Sure. I know what those mean because I'm playing this game.
Hipfire means you can use it in melee without disadvantage, and burst fire means you're allowed to use a area of effect instead of which basically means they have to make a dexterity saving throw as opposed to you rolling to hit.
Shoots in a cone. It takes 3 heat to do it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Like all of the heat that's in my shuriken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot one shuriken at one and a predator at the other.
Okay, so you're doing okay, cool. And do you have 2-weapon fighting, just so I know? Do you get modifier?
Do.
So you get your modifier in both?
Can you imagine if you could do like freaking
At
akimbo
least
phalanxes?
I think I have 2-weapon fighting. It says bonus actions 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. You can fire both of those.
That would be sick as hell.
Predator, for you guys who don't know, Mass Effect is a handgun. Very basic handgun.
So let's go ahead and I roll a d20 to shoot still, right?
It has, it has the double tap.
Oh, I bet I don't hit, but that's a 14.
14 to hit the...
Shuriken.
But that hits, yeah.
Sweet.
These are like basic
Yeah,
mechs.
these are basic mechs. And Loki mechs, you guys would all know, they don't have programming to allow them to take cover, so they just literally stay in the open.
They would just walk at you and fire.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to roll that
They say
d4
silly
because it
things.
fell on the
Yeah.
ground. That would be 2 plus 4 plus 4, which is 10.
I don't know who does the voice acting for the Loki mechs, but they have a lot of fun with it.
That's 10 shuriken damage.
So the one on your right takes 10 as you just start lighting up their chassis with just bullet holes
Yeah,
going straight through.
for sure. Then I shoot with the predator at the other one. Oh,
Loki mechs also do not have shielding at all.
that's only 9 though.
A 9 to hit?
Yeah.
9 does not hit. It just misses. Literally just misses.
Yeah. Okay.
The one on the left is not you. You fire the shuriken and it goes straight up the chassis in the left hand. You shoot at it, and Valzoth moves a little bit, and it kind of just shifts your arm up, and you go too high.
Yeah, I really don't know how to use the heat thing on this website though.
You should just press up on heat. At least that is what's for the thing. Yeah.
Ah!
All right. That ends your turn, Betsy.
That ends Batsy's turn, but wait!
There's more.
There's more.
Yeah, because
Yeah, wow.
on mine there's a little.
Yeah, it
thing.
turns out I was hitting it in the middle,
Oh yeah.
which doesn't do anything, because why would it?
Yeah. Fair enough.
So then I pulled him up over here, because that sounds fun. Reinforce your armor. Sweet. So he's going to go ahead. Nah, he's not. Let's be honest, he's gonna shoot a gun. I was gonna use a special defense thing, but these are pretty basic mechs. So Batsy's gonna press the button on his armor.
One on the
Here,
left or one on
fixing-
the right?
That one.
On your right? Okay.
I'm
One's been
glad
hit.
you picked.
One's been hit already.
Sure. And it's gonna shoot with a predator.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's this guy.
Wait, does the Elcor have the predator?
I think he has a predator.
He has it
too.
mounted too, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. He has mounted guns.
He has mounted guns because he's cool. Yeah, he's gonna use his. I lied. He's gonna shoot his Avenger.
I was going to say, why not use the...
I'm not gonna use the big gas Spitfire yet. That's a special gun.
Okay.
But I am gonna use
Yes,
the Avenger.
Spitfire. What? Hello.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna use
one
the.
thing.
I'm gonna use the Avenger.
One.
Pew pew.
That's crazy too.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Yeah. When working on AI.
Yeah.
While scavenging and getting space attendants.
Getting spaced.
You pay a price.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I will. What is the damage plus? Like, why does he not have pluses to his damage? Do you have an answer to that?
What are his
I do,
stats?
because his dex is not.
Is the damage based on dex?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Wow.
Unless
Yeah.
you have
He ain't got no dex.
Finesse.
the opposite of finesse. Recoil.
Recoil.
Oh, okay. I'll be getting recoil from him later. Probably.
It's a weapon. Spy weapon. It does.
Find him a better weapon.
Yeah.
That would be 5. That's a 6 and not an 8. One second.
Like my shotgun has
That's a
recoil. I
10.
imagine most shotguns have recoil.
That's
And
a
that allows you
12.
to use your strength
There's my
instead of your
D8s.
dexterity.
Still a 5.
Still 5 damage total. All right. So that mech is that the Avenger fires through, which is a sniper rifle, and just takes out a chunk of the actual chassis.
The
of this
Avenger?
machine.
Is it a sniper rifle?
I believe so. I believe it's by,
I don't know. It's a gun. It's on his shoulder. It goes pew.
I think it's Henry Kadar versus the Lancer.
I thought
The
it.
Lancer's the assault rifle. And then
Give me my characters.
Oh,
Avenger's
okay. I thought it was an assault rifle.
Yeah, it's made by the same company as the Lancer.
Yeah.
So that takes out a big chunk of the mech. You see one of the arms just kind of fly off.
Cool, cool, cool. Then is my bonus action, because he has those. He's gonna pull up his barrier. Yep. He's gonna activate that barrier. Bing.
Bong.
Bing bong.
That's your barriers up now.
Yep, bing
Alright,
bong.
so the barrier only covers Valzots, but it's this purple glow once again that
Yeah.
covers over skin.
Yeah.
Okay. That ends Batsy and Valzot's turn. Next up is
Sure.
the. Okay. So next up is the mech that hasn't been shot. It's the one on the left. It's going to use its. It's going to use its shuriken on you. Natural 20.
Oh.
On me?
Yeah.
Oh. Who was it attacking?
That would be. It's going to aim at Valzots.
Darn. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the biggest targets.
Sure. Sure, that makes
Roll a new
sense.
character.
He's fine.
Is it?
He's totes my goats.
That's the shuriken, right?
Yes.
What?
Okay. That'd be 20 piercing damage total.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reduce it with my barrier tick by 3. How much did you say it was?
That was 20, so it goes down to 17.
17 whole damages.
And then you have shields as well.
Minus 5, which... One more second.
It's 12.
I know, but I have a reaction, and I have to see what my reaction is. Oh my god, go down. When you take damage as a reaction, my really cool AI that's built into my armor pops up and fuzzles around me, and now I have attack armor.
As a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. So you, as it breaks through like the first part of the barrier and then it starts getting through a shield, there's an orange glow now over Valzots.
That's really gross. Orange and purple, gross.
Baller.
You're fine.
Why don't we like purple and orange?
They don't go together. Well,
I mean, you don't have to do the tech armor. You can just leave them.
I'm perfectly happy to have
Just
brown
die
armor.
then, jeez.
Oh
What does
god.
the tech armor do for you?
What's my sentinel level? 3? Yes.
Well, like purple and gold is like one of the
Power.
iconic like combinations.
Yeah, but not when you layer them over top of each other.
It's a paler.
I
orange.
disagree, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a yellow highlighter and a purple highlighter and show you brown.
Okay, that's not how light works.
It is 100% how light works. When you layer light across each other.
With light, it just turns white.
There you go, to be white instead of brown.
Because
Like what-
the difference is pigments and wavelengths.
Nate's over here looking at examples of purple.
I'm looking at like it. Okay, like
So, Kat, what's the total damage you take?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
that's
Power
that's-
modifier.
That's also a very deep orange. Like the tech armor is like almost yellow.
Purple
It's a
and
pale orange.
yellow,
It's a yellow orange.
pigment-wise, don't make pretty colors.
No, absolutely not.
No, my power modifier is 3. So that's 6 times 2. So I have 12 extra hit points. Okay, well, my armor has 12 extra hit points. The 5 armor goes down. So now I've got 12. My tech armor and my shields are down to 0. And I took no damage.
Wow.
Wow, nice.
Look at
How often
that.
can you do the tech armor?
I think like twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Minus.
Alright, so natural 20.
That's really useful, actually.
Fucking wasted.
Bro.
No, that
You
didn't
just-
work.
No, man. You gotta make that, like, make it look cool, because that's fucking cool as
Yeah,
hell,
so as the shuriken goes up, like I said, it breaks through the barrier, and then the shield, the blue, like you can see the projectiles, like they're like almost trying to drill through. That's right through, and there's this armor like chassis. It looks kind of like a suit of armor, like a chest plate, and it just shatters all of the orange. But Valzotz is completely unscathed.
That's kind of cool.
Cutting it a bit close.
That's
but-
pretty. That's pretty.
You're like barrier as it's breaking through.
Yeah.
It's like Gar of the Sand. Getting
Fighting Rock Lee, like, oh!
What is this?
No one's ever gotten that close before.
It's so wet.
Izzy, you're up. Jason's on deck.
Yeah, what happens if you just hit Gar with the super soaker? What happens?
I'm sorry.
It's my blood!
You got surprised, so it's actually not you yet.
No.
So, Jason, you're up.
No.
Oh no.
Well, here I go killing again.
You told it you would disassemble it, so.
You always were an asshole, Aaron. Shoot.
Are you gonna attack your fellow AI? Your fellow synthetic?
Without
He's in
hesitation.
violation of company policy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Look at the wasted human resources. Or humanoid resources.
I like that you're
It's like a
arguing
dead
with
body
me.
on the ground.
You're arguing with me.
This is just him arguing himself.
Yeah.
It's just internally like, no, this is. I need to
This is
follow
correct.
him. This is correct.
This is morally and corporately correct.
The inefficiencies. Alright, let me roll for that. I guess I'll only get one attack, right? That make it count.
Depends on the gun you have.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the burst fire works again.
It's an area of effect.
Yep, it's a cone.
Basically, that you make them make a dexterity saving throw as opposed to you rolling to hit them.
It's best used against as an AoE attack.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't think I need to make it. I think it probably just attack. This
Yeah.
It's more efficient to use an attack. It's more likely to hit if you use the burst fire because it's just the more likelihood is that they're gonna fail it, especially kind of shitty mechs like this.
Yeah.
And especially it works really well if there's like turrets and also stuff because like it automatically hits turrets.
Now, when you run through all the heat in your gun, you have to shove a new heat.
Thermal clip.
Sweet.
You basically have to reload. It's an
Yeah.
action.
And
I was
each
just
gun,
making
each
sure it was
gun
like-
uses its own heat.
I just make
so-
sure it was like that and not like it heats up and then if you don't shoot for a while, it goes back down.
Some
Yeah.
of them have that. It's called the vented.
I'll try a shot first and see what happens.
Okay. What gun are you using?
The Geth pulse rifle.
All right. Yeah.
We spend a lot of money on guns, guys.
Yeah. No one wanted
I did.
armor.
That was.
I got armor.
You bought armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
You're the
much.
one person who chose armor.
That's because I'm a support class.
Oh, yeah.
Betsy got
I
armor.
wanted a shotgun.
Betsy went armor instead of guns. She just happens to have lots of little guns
Yeah.
instead.
It's a dirty 20.
I got
Dirty
boots
20
give me
will hit
advantage
for
on
sure,
stealth.
Nice.
Alright.
They're a little harder to hit than a low so that helps with
It's easier just to bounce back. and forth.
Alright, what's the damage type? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so that's going to deal 10 radiant.
10 radiant, you say?
And then
Okay.
1 force.
And then 1 force?
Yep.
Okay. The Fenris has no shields, so there's nothing that will prevent any of this damage. And just double checking if they have any. Yeah. Okay. They're not vulnerable to radiant. But so, just for all those who are watching, radiant damage is used as like a nuclear power in the Mass Effect system. So the gun you have, this Geth Bolter, and it shoots out, and there's this like at first blue pulse laser going towards the Fenris, and as it hits, just misses the eye, hits it right in the shoulder joint right here on the right hand side. You see as it starts to like begin to just heat up and heat up and heat up, and there's a sort like orangish glow on the synthetic material of the mech as it takes 11 damage. Still standing, but it's a third of its health.
All right.
Very nice. Anything for bonus action or anything else for you?
Honestly, let's see.
It's about 4 meters from you right now. Is where it's standing.
Yeah, it's not really a whole lot of economy I have for bonus actions, I think. Is there something to kind of stealth?
Yeah, you have no bonus actions.
There's a
That's stuff behind it.
so there is
cover?
there's a desk like the recipient's desk.
Yeah, I'll run behind the
reception's
desk.
Okay.
And it'll kind of post up.
Yeah, and so are you ducking down behind it a little bit?
Yeah, I'll kind of get
Okay,
behind
so
it.
we'll say 3/4 cover.
Yeah, I'll say 3/4 cover.
Sounds good to me.
You don't have barriers, do you?
Well, I have a shield.
You have shields, not barriers.
No barriers.
Because barriers is like the main thing you use bonus actions for in this system. Like,
Yeah.
you can use an action or a bonus action to do a
Bonus
barrier.
action, or if you have double tap stuff and.
Right. But that's a weapon thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very good. Next up is the turret's turn. And so the turret is going, because it's stationary, can't move at all, it's just going to use its mass accelerator machine gun. Just, as you do. And it's going to fire at you here.
Crazy.
You grabbed its attention, so why not?
That was the plan.
6.
Nope. So it's just like beating against the barrier I have up.
Yeah, so it's just and it's just firing, and just some of the shots kind of go wide a little bit. You hear it go as it like goes right like past their head.
Yeah.
But the turret is just constantly firing at you, and it's not even trying to do a burst fire at them. It's focusing on you. So cool little battle of bionics going on. Holding that back. That is the end of the round. It brings us to the top of the round, where the Loki that is on Death's door over here in Cat's room is going to use a shuriken at you again, Kat.
The one-armed
At who?
steel Loki.
At Valzoth.
Sweet.
And that is a 14 to hit.
I feel like it doesn't hit, but let me check real quick.
You need like 2 different tabs open.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work that way because it's the same website.
No, it works for me.
I don't think it auto updates.
Then I will do that.
It's not like Twitter.
Yeah, I have multiple tabs of it. So
Sweet, I'll do that in just a second. It doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. All right,
It's
so
under 18, right? 15.
jeez, yeah, the
18 AC hot dicks.
Valzoth. Okay, so the
Alzat's was made to be a shield.
shuriken goes lines up again. It mainly is trying to looks like it's trying to kneecap you, and it
Sure.
just shoots the space between the Elcor's
Yeah.
legs.
Can't hit the broadside of a freaking barn.
Yeah, right. All right, Tess, you're up.
Shotgun time.
Okay.
If it had kneecaps, I would do that, but it doesn't. So
It has tripod stents.
Ah,
Legs.
stop it.
fair enough. That is a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Nice. That's going to be 2d8 plus 3.
Oh, my boy,
Do all that
no.
again.
No.
6 damage.
6 damage. What type of damage, just so I know?
It's a good question.
Bludgeoning?
Piercing.
Really?
Piercing. Okay. It does,
Yeah,
not,
that is strange, isn't it?
it does
Yeah.
not have resistance to piercing. So that's good.
I'm going to use the double tap feature of it to use my bonus
Okay.
action to take another.
Just you
'Cause
cock it back.
The reason I wouldn't think it would be piercing would be because, shotgun shells, it seems like it's more about the impact. They don't really go that deep, really.
About the force of it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I could see either way.
Yeah.
Because they're still going extremely quickly.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a 16 to hit, so.
16 still hits. Yeah, absolutely. It actually drew AC over the course of the encounter.
Yeah. And then I don't get the +3 to this because you don't get the bonus to your damage on the
This second shot.
on the double tap.
Yeah.
Unless you.
There is a feat for it.
That's better. That's 11 piercing damage.
11 piercing. Okay. So this turret is looking real rough. One of the legs is kind of kind of crimples. It's kind of half a leg on one, 2 regular. It's kind of sideways eyeing you right now as the turret's kind of firing off. And the shield has just been blown off. The shield took some of the damage from the shot, but the shield's just blown off now.
Damn, that was. If only I didn't roll a 2 and a 1
Yeah,
on my 2d8.
you blew through its shield, so that's good.
And I'm still just like. Alright, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, that brings us next to the Fenris mech, which is you hid behind that, right?
Hid like it's not like I'm like hidden,
But you're like propped up against it, kind of.
yeah.
Okay. Its speed 16 meters. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it's able to get next to you. Instead of pouncing this time, it's going to use a stun attack on you.
Okay.
So you see its mouth like open up, and there's like this electrical taser, like trying to tase you.
That's not good.
And that is a 13 to hit.
With disadvantage.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's 16. No, it's a 13.
You will
13,
you will
yeah.
regret this forever.
Yeah. That will unfortunately work.
Oh, it hit you?
That hits?
Yeah, that does it. I don't have a great AC.
I'm there with. I mean, actually, my AC is pretty good ever since I got the +1 to AC.
Okay, I didn't roll great. So it's going to be 5 lightning damage.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Does lightning damage do anything special?
Yes, I'm vulnerable to lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
So it becomes 10 then.
Yes.
Because he's a robot.
Well, remember, shields will take part of it.
Yeah, so it'd still be 5 lightning damage for me then.
I guess the
Well, it would double through the shields, so
Okay.
it becomes 10 damage against the shields,
okay.
right? And then your shields take 5 of that, and we have it down again to make it 2.
Why are you having it?
Because it says on here shields. I was reading this earlier.
So would that mean it's actually, well, because, I mean, I guess the shield isn't me. The shield is its own thing. So it's
Yeah.
double through the shield, so it pops the shield.
Mhm.
Half down to, like, so it'd be 10 for the shield, half down be 5. And then so, well, what is it?
Yeah, so here, I got you. So it says double the lightning damage to the target, so 5 became 10, right? Subtract the shield points, which was 5, so now it's 5 left. Reduce the remaining damage by half.
But then it would double because I'm vulnerable.
So 5. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, so you just take 5 damage total.
Okay.
So that's so just so you guys know, lightning damage and vulnerability, you double it before attaching it, subtract shields, and then half the damage. Okay?
They'll be like, that's not good.
And you are you're interesting. Because are you technically a creature?
I would imagine so.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be. It doesn't
Okay.
say anything. Well, I haven't seen anything that would suggest.
And
otherwise.
AI could be stunned, so what's to do a con save?
Okay.
I see.
You see this? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would think that like literally, I
You
could
can
be
all
stunned because for one, I'm vulnerable to lightning, so I'd assume that like quickly like, oh, I need to reboot.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. I got an 8.
Okay, 8. So that makes you stunned until the end of its next turn. So the next time the Fenris goes. Okay? So you are considered stunned. That is its turn. Now we have the Loki mech that missed Mary so extremely badly is going to try to shuriken you again.
Well,
How's a 10 sound?
well, that doesn't hit.
Okay, the next Loki mech. What? 6. You're just like you kind of like keep turning, like so you were like trying to like look at your surroundings and and the bullets just keep going right by you.
The door's gonna be open when you're done. Though.
I've never been more glad to work here and know that we suck at programming bots.
Hey, that's my job.
And on that note, back to you.
So, I'm gonna go ahead Oh, that's like my whole action, though. I do get to shoot a gun as. Nah, I'm gonna shoot them with stuff. I'm gonna shoot out all sorts of junk.
Shooting the enemy is recommended.
Question. When I use overload and it says unleash a discharge at the creature or object and then 3 bolts leap from that target to as many other targets, that means the first guy was also a target and takes damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast overload at the one that looks really, really, really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other guy's like within 6 meters of him.
2, 4, 6, but there's a wall in between it, a half cover wall.
But it's lightning. It could just go.
Oh,
over
then
it.
yeah, but Arthur.
Sweet. I'm gonna shoot them both. Zip, zip. That's
Okay.
what lightning sounds like.
Shoot them with overload.
With overload.
Overload.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I gotta roll?
That would be a dexterity saving throw.
Really?
Yeah. They're also primed for lightning now.
19.
Prime, do you
Ooh.
say?
It's totally useful for you in this room. Well, they pass, but they still take half
I'm
damage.
not in the room yet.
They still take half of my 3d6 damage. So
Okay.
let me just go ahead and roll some damage.
They are vulnerable to lightning.
Sweet.
A lot of the things that I do are detonators.
They both made the 19?
Oh, they have to both roll? Sorry.
Yeah, because they're each a target.
The other one made a 4.
Sweet, that fails.
Okay.
So he takes 10 damage.
Double to 20 because
Sure. Why not?
vulnerable to lightning.
If you say so. You're the DM.
I do say so. They are, that's
That probably would have finished it off immediately from the
Almost.
beginning.
almost. It's
The other guy who
less than 3, more than 1.
the other guy who passed only takes 5 damage because it's half.
Okay, but doubled because of lightning damage. Becomes 10. How do you want to destroy that bot?
Oh, was that the one that I shot it at first?
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
one.
sure. So it goes like straight through him, creating this big hole. So there's like all these electronic circuits firing.
Yeah.
That's what electronic circuits sound like,
Absolutely
in case you were
is.
wondering.
Yeah.
And the bolt just goes through him, and because there's only one other target, straight to the other guy.
Yeah, so just the chest cavity opens.
Yeah.
It just opens up, nice
Yeah.
little circle. Then it arcs over the wall, kind of like rattles some of like the wrenches that are on the table, and then it goes into the right where the neck joint is, like
Yeah.
the head, where it connects. And as it does that, you see like the arm pop off, and then it goes down to the legs, and the legs pop off. So it's just crawling on the ground with one hand at you.
Figure out how
Right
hit
now.
points work in a bit.
I've got a question for you. What does your overload look like? Like, is it just the standard, your Omni tool pops up and then they explode, or do you want to make it look like a certain thing, or like a personal flourish?
Interesting question. And it probably has to do with the fact that I hack into them and just make them
Yeah.
staticky on their own. So I probably typed in the hacking code.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it just kind of short circuited and just blasted
Patch
inside.
update 3.2.
Patch
Goes
update
back to 3.2.
3.2 and just fried its inside and blasted out behind it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. That was Batsy, right?
Yeah, it was.
What about Vazaz?
You know what?
You have one robot left, and it's just one arm crawling with no legs, like pistol shuriken in hand, just like fucking Terminator coming at you, Arnold styles.
You know,
The most pathetic Arnold Schwarzenegger you've ever seen in your life.
I was gonna use my bonus action to bring up some magic-y shields. Magic-y shields. But instead, I'm gonna shoot a gun. Cause why not?
Okay.
Just in case I miss, I'm gonna shoot with the predator.
Okay, so you get the double tap.
Yep.
All right.
Pew.
You get the
Well,
one
no,
on me.
double tap only works if you hit.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it? I don't know. Is that how double tap works?
I believe so.
I thought it was just you get to use your bonus action to shoot again, but we can double check.
I don't know. We'll
We
check
can
it
double
later.
check the double tap.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to figure that out. But I shoot it.
Go ahead.
Pew. Right, I have to roll a d20
You
to
do have
shoot.
to roll.
Well, that's 17 plus 2, so 19.
No, it looks like
19
you can
hits
make
as well.
range
Wow, I
attacks,
actually
so
hit
it's
it.
a bonus action.
Oh my
No, you're
god.
right. You don't have to hit. You're right.
You know what's fucking upsetting?
Huh.
It's still
Okay.
fucking alive because I only did 1 fucking damage.
Because you don't have any modifier to it.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. That is fucking funny.
Ready, set, double tap! 10.
10 is its AC. How do you want to do this? There's literally no way you don't kill this thing with one.
I don't know, it's absolutely sad. I rolled a 1.
That's it. Had one hit.
What is the damage on the Avenger?
The Predator,
The Predator.
D4. I wanted that double tap.
Okay.
That's it.
I got it.
I could have used the D8, but I wanted the double tap.
That's so funny. So how do you kill this?
I shoot it really lamely, like just glancing across the shoulder, and then I shoot the other shoulder, and I look down at, or I glance up, I guess, at Batsy, and Batsy's and it's like, what the fuck, like.
It makes like a stuttering sound, but that sounds a little bit like laughter.
Yeah.
and then Batsy says, you know, we should really pick up some of those little bits and bobs over there. And so we go over there so that we can pick up bits and bobs.
We'll get there.
Alright.
Alright. That is...
Trying to steal stuff from the company.
Yeah, right?
I just want little wires and fun chips. I don't
Izzy,
need anything fancy.
you are now officially up.
Mary, you're playing. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
You have avoided 4 shots at you at point blank range.
You're literally that fucking meme of the guy like stabbing. You're just like.
It's like up against the door, so they can't even flank you. So like, they're just...
Support yourself.
So, I have like,
Keep a gun, don't you?
I have a gun.
Several guns.
So, I have one gun.
Really? I thought we gave you more guns.
She bought all
I
that
have a
fucking
gun.
armor.
I have an gun, and I draw my an gun.
Okay.
It is an Argus.
Okay.
And I kind of look at these motherfuckers that couldn't hit me, and I'm just like, I've never been so happy to work for this company. I take it back. At first, I was like, I gotta quit this job, but now I'm like, you know, if all goes worse, I know I'll live. I draw my gun, and I'm like, anyway,
What kind of gun is it?
an Argus.
What is that?
It's a fucking
It's
rifle.
a fucking D12.
Oh yeah, the assault rifle.
It's
That's
a
right.
big ass fucking gun is what
That's
it is.
right.
And I pointed to the one on my left, and I start blasting.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
So I started blast.
And that's definitely 19.
I'm gonna call it a 19. It's like almost cocked, but not. It
So-
would have rolled to the 19.
Does a 24 hit?
It does actually. Yeah. It hits it by more than double.
Pathfinder would reward me for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be 4
The Argus.
piercing damage.
Piercing.
I rolled a
damage.
1.
They are not resistant to the piercing, so that's you need to double check. I don't think they are.
And then I'm gonna use wait, do I have 2 attacks?
No.
And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to barrier.
Barrier. All right. All right, Jason, you're up.
Checking for justice.
Question. Well, I guess I'm stunned, right?
Yes, you are.
But other question would be, how does invisibility work in this game? Is it the same as
5e.
5e? So it's
It's
just
5e,
disadvantage?
except there's people who have infrared vision that technically can see through it.
Is it just disadvantage on an attack, or is it something additional to that?
This is disadvantage. Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
So it wouldn't stack with distortion field.
Oh no. It would be double disadvantage. So that means if someone had advantage on you, you'd still get the disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm stunned.
Wow, that was a stunning action.
Yeah, let me just double check and see if you can actually. Yeah, it says until the next turn. So unfortunately, that would end your.
Hopefully they don't shoot you again and stun you again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought about that. It is what it is.
So let me double check.
Yeet.
Stunned on here says incapacitated, can't move, can't speak, automatically fails strength and dex. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
This all tracks.
I think we need to go and
You
save
can take
Jason.
bonus actions. You are allowed to take bonus actions as incapacitated, just to be clear. Incapacitated says creature can't take actions or reactions. So you have no movement, Can't verbalize anything. It can't attack or react. At least bonus.
That's such a strange. That's so strange. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not any. I don't have any bonus actions. So.
Okay.
He doesn't have barrier.
Nope.
Alright, so that will end your turn. That leads us to the turret's turn. It's going to attack Tess
I'm
again.
gonna tell the turret to eat a butt.
Alright. Let's roll some.
Really?
on you.
Yeah, really.
Okay, okay. 12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Nope.
And it's Dirt's turn. It does a lot of damage, but it just doesn't.
Good luck.
Yeah, it doesn't get.
Now my AC isn't that high, so.
It's not 18.
All right, Tess, you are up because one of the things is dead.
Okay, so my shotgun only has 2 shots before it overheats, so it's now overheated. So I'm going to punch it instead,
Okay.
but biotic punch it.
All right, you want to use biotic punch?
Not biotic punch it.
You can also use weapon attack, which is a 1d4 plus
Biotic
Yeah.
punch.
It's a
No,
nicer version of
I am an Asari. I can use my brain to punch,
Sounds good.
which is weird, but
I'm brain punching you.
I literally am punching you with my mind, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Biotic punch. Just make a melee power. Okay, alright.
Also, as it goes to fire at you, it's like the because it's like on one leg, like slanted. The vibrations of firing at you cause it to slip more and aim.
14 to hit?
14 to hit on the turret.
Mhm.
Hits.
Okay. It's gonna be 1d8 bludgeoning. That's really fucking weak as dicks. Alright, that's a 3. 3
Three.
damage.
It does get halved down because bludgeoning is resistant to bludgeoning.
Alright, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to try and sleight of hand to reload with a bonus action.
Okay, so you like punch down on it, you just kind of dent into it with the biotic force.
Yeah. And then I use. Oh, it's a natural 1, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So it's gonna take a full action for you to reload that.
Okay.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, next up is the Fenris mech. Now that it has you stunned, it's gonna try to pounce you again.
Okay.
It's definitely. Oh, does it?
With a
Disadvantage.
No, it wouldn't be with disadvantage because you hit me, and it doesn't work if I'm incapacitated or restrained
okay.
or.
Mm.
So
Okay, so that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
yeah, then that'll hit.
Alright.
That'll hit.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then make a strength save for me.
Do I automatically fail those?
Stunned. Yeah, yes you do. So you're considered prone.
Well, I kind of thought I was already prone.
Yeah, you're kind of stunned, like.
Oh,
like,
I see.
that. Yeah, it kind of. So essentially, the Fenris like jumps into you and just hits you right on the chest and bowls you over. You're now on your back with this dog on top of you, robot dog.
Most interesting character's about to die.
Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. We can rebuild him, maybe.
You're a really good engineer.
Alright, you still not standing. Were you still alive so far? Yeah.
No, I'm still good.
Yeah, it's its turn. So next up after that is
I haven't
the
reached half yet.
Merry Max.
It's the benefit of having
Mary
a
Max.
single
Mary Max is
ability
very, very
dependent and have it be constitution.
Oh,
Miss
yeah. and
Mary's
I'm
next.
16
like,
to hit you.
trust. I'm not even
Attacker.
The first one?
worried yet.
Pex.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action
Yeah.
tech armor.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
be fine.
I mean, I am worried.
You react.
There's drama
reaction
here.
to
There's
that.
drama.
There's so much drama, guys.
Squirrel can see what happened.
I was more worried about Izzy than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reaction to tech armor, please.
Oh, your tech armor is better than my tech armor.
That's because I have it's based on your.
Yeah, it's based on your mod.
Okay, so that is
My mod is not great.
8 piercing, but you have some shielding that you can do.
Is that here? I haven't taken damage yet. Whoa. 8 piercing. Does that not go in the tech armor?
Well, so
It'll go
it'll
towards the
count it
check.
down, but you can use a barrier tick to reduce it by 1d8.
But yeah, you activate the barrier.
I don't need it.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna do it with my tech armor.
So, would you say did you take any damage or not? I don't know. Okay, so did you use all your tech shields or no?
No.
Okay, cool. How many tech shields do you have?
Like 14.
Oh, very cool.
Having dicks.
Yeah.
All right, so it goes to shoot, and the
Tech
orange
shield
shield they start to crack. Like, and you can see the orange shielding like paneling start to crack, but it's still holding still.
I posit that it doesn't necessarily have to be orange. You could probably program to whatever color you wanted it
If you
to.
want.
Because I know Izzy is specifically a blue man group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Blue finger.
So good.
Velzoth is rainbow all the way. Both shields.
iridescent shielding.
Preferences.
Next one on you is a 12 to hit.
Why not live your dreams, right?
This 12 hit you.
It's just more fun.
It's because the
Yeah.
art director
Yeah,
of
alright.
Mass Effect 2 really liked orange.
It is the color I used for the character cards.
Mhm.
All right, so that
Yeah, tech armor is Sentinel level plus power casting modifier times 2.
Jesus.
oh cool.
So
It's actually probably red.
All right, so that shot misses. Next up, Betsy. You
Betsy?
kind of already finished
Yeah, I
your
killed
stuff.
them, so I'm gonna loot
Yeah, so
the
you just-
bodies. And when I say loot, sure, stuff that is money wise and gun wise, cool. Also want wires, scraps of metal, little
Uh-huh.
computer chips.
Well, you already searched the room ahead of time.
No, I'm gonna search those 2
Oh,
bodies.
searching the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
can
rip-
make a perception check.
I'd like to rip them apart for parts. And am I allowed to use Valzotz's perception, or should I use Batsy's perception?
You can use either for perception.
Sweet.
You just realize that only one of you is going to be able to grab it.
This doesn't rely on smell, yeah?
No.
Okay. So that's a 16.
You said a 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So from what you can see, there is 2 thermal clips between the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
There's-
gonna take those.
There's the electric wiring on one of them. One of them has all the wiring like blown out, but one of
Oops.
them has the internal wiring.
Sweet. 1 internal wiring.
Yeah.
Do I need to know what it's from, or is it just internal wire?
You can put internal wiring if a Loki. Capital.
Okay.
And then the only other thing you would find is that they have like basic little credit chips in them. So like 40 credits.
What?
No.
All these robots full of money.
No.
Not anymore! Then I'd like to try the door. But, that could be next to it.
What corporate smuggler is
Yeah.
bringing
Just
out
fucking
a bunch of
putting
credit
chips
chips in the Loki maps? This is
well,
a
we know who's working on them.
Yeah.
true.
Just taking my own money back.
Ooh, I stashed that here.
I was
stashed that.
skim it off the top and stick it in the mix.
Yeah.
So I can
Oh,
get
is
it
that
later.
where that went?
Here's my porno.
Alright.
We should probably get that here, yeah?
Izzy, you're up.
You asked to yourself.
Oh boy.
I asked my friend, and I can speak the language of the Elcor, so I know based on his pheromones that he would also like to get out of here.
Okay.
He doesn't have to vocalize it for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the guy on the left again.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Yes. And then, don't fail me. Oh god. 6 more damage.
6 more damage.
Is that a failure?
No, it is because I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 3 on my d12.
Yeah, that's a failure.
So I'm bumming out, okay? I'm bumming out.
All right.
Well, I mean, I just punched a vending machine. Essentially, it didn't work very well.
You pull out the rifle once again, and just spray it all around. It's just parts flying,
Just to, like,
joints
shoot
kind of
it
going.
robots.
This one, its head is now like stuck in a rightwards position, so it's just kind of like slanted, eyeing you with its yellow eyes now.
I kind of don't. I don't really take my eyes off it, but I'm just like, okay, it's obviously this room. It's a magnetic field or something.
All right.
Tess must have installed that jamming software.
I'm gonna have to talk to her about that.
Anything for bonus action or all, or you feel pretty good? I know you have your barriers already up, so.
Yeah, all of my bonus actions are for allies.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the mechs don't see you as an ally for whatever reason. Jason, you are up, and you are now unstunned, but you are prone. Lying naked.
Okay.
Torn?
There's just a wrist on you, like just looking down at you.
Okay.
I guess escaping would require some kind of check.
No, it's not. You're prone. It's on you, so you could just roll, and it would kind of fall off to the side of you. You know what I mean?
Oh, would it?
Yeah, it's not grappling you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that.
Yeah, you just use half your speed and kind of push it off, real quick. Yeah. Yeah, it's not trying to lock onto you. It's just trying to, like,
Murder you.
dominate you.
Well,
not that
I don't know. I think I might need to leave.
Hashtag Sub Sunday.
All right.
Some mech on mech action
I'm
here.
gonna sort of go home, not come here ever again.
I'm
Take a shower.
gonna use and use my action. Well, let me go back to my character real quick because I was poking around with something else. I'm gonna use my action to activate my feet.
Ew.
And like run.
I thought you used them to get up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Just put one
Cool,
foot
raise
in
through the
front of the
I don't think you're gonna see the
other.
feet on your character.
so actually,
If you go to features and then you hit feats, it's there.
You guys override it because you're.
Yeah.
Okay.
John told us how to do that.
Mhm.
Oh, there's also reputation benefits. Sweet.
yeah, it hit me last round.
Mine's
so,
blank.
So that means that
Yeah,
it's still
override
kind
it,
of. Well, let's see. What is
Oh, I
the
think-
distortions? They all come back.
Blank.
User takes
We
damage.
don't have
Ceases to function until the start of their next
That's
turn.
awesome.
Okay, so it's back online. Purpose press.
Scientific aptitude.
So technically, I have it back now. All right, then I guess I'll try. Be like, I see Aaron. I did not take you seriously enough, and then he's gonna do some kind of
Grab the
altar of
balls.
center mass.
Okay.
Like I don't know how they. Like I guess it would be the Omni tool doing
Yeah.
something. So he's gonna kind of move his hand like this and some kind of I don't know how does it cast?
Yeah, so you have this Omni tool that can synthetically create things and change things.
Yeah.
So like you could almost like Doctor Strange, like turn it around, do some symbolism with it, and it can just alter, like send out a pulse.
Yeah.
It's essentially magic,
Yeah.
but like for technology. It's tech magic.
I'm gonna move the center of his mass to his hind leg so he's off balance.
Okay. So you just, like rotate it, and like all of a sudden like it has like the G's, and you're like changing the G's of like or certain parts of it, and it's like that kind of
Yeah.
pulls back. So is this a
Even a
save?
dog
Yeah,
major.
this is a save. DC 14 con save.
Okay. How's the 5 sound?
That's not gonna quite work. I
You
didn't
can
cl-
use up to 3 creatures.
Yeah, but there's only one. It doesn't.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's only him. So now, whenever he makes an attack roll or a saving throw, he has to subtract a d4.
Subtract a D4, you said?
Yeah,
It's
d4.
basically Bane.
It's basically Bane.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to kind of, I guess, find cover, like kind of run away from it a little bit to just put some distance, but that's might be an opportunity attack. Right?
It would get an opportunity attack, so it's up to you. So you could run down this hallway, and this is a full length wall. This is the half cover, 3/4 cover counter. But this is like full wall down these steps if you want to run that way. These are also columns you could hide behind that would be full cover.
Yeah, he's just gonna follow me though. You know what? I'll hang out for now.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
Actually, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So in my feet, or my feet, I should say, Feats.
Singular feet.
A singular feat, which I know I just saw it a second ago. Oh, I wrote it down because we can't plug in the feats. So.
Yeah, we had to do an override.
If you
So-
override, it should be in there.
Now, the feat that I got was ambushing hunter mode, and it says you can become invisible using ambushing hunter mode. Essentially, I become invisible. And I was looking at the things that are part of infiltrator, and they have the tactical cloak.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this tactical cloak, or is this something separate entirely from tactical cloak? Because it doesn't describe it as tactical cloak, and it says I get it once per long rest. But is it
So what end does that mean?
the reason I ask is because tactical cloak has a different reset time than this. But I guess
Yeah.
this is when I activate this, I'm not activating the cloak. I'm activating the suite of functions
it's a
that
different
allow. Okay.
It's a different
Yeah.
thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's slightly different.
Gotcha. I'm just considering I might take a couple in infiltrator just because of my.
Yeah. Tactical school.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I have it's mostly just to get a couple cunning actions, just because I have no bonus actions to speak of,
Yeah.
and those would be useful for.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of need a bonus action too.
All right.
Does your weapon have a double tap?
No, it's burst fire.
Mm.
But that's specifically useful for me because of my DC for the burst fire.
That's fine. I'm just saying maybe we should, just to give you a bonus action, just. I guess you could use it just for. Isn't it the bonus action to recharge or to reload?
Yeah.
I guess that's one use for it.
That's true.
All right. Next up is the turret's turn. It's going to fire at you.
Well,
Tech.
that's the attempt to reload.
Right. I mean, it's not guaranteed. Like me, you could roll a natural one like a chump, but I'm just trying to think of something you could use a bonus action for, just to have one.
14 to hit against you, Tess.
Nope.
All right. Once again, the turret just firing off into the ground. This is farther, causing the reverberations just kind of cause it to dig further into the tripod.
It's just
It's getting way off
it's
color.
clanking against the the ground
Yeah. it's rough. All right. That brings us up to the top. Tess, you're up.
All right. So Tess is sick of this thing, so she's going to cast Nova,
Okay.
which is a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw, which it fails immediately.
Yeah.
Which it does half of my barrier ticks, and then it does 3d8, but it takes 2 barrier ticks because I've got a upgraded version of Nova
Okay. So it's
for my biotic
the
savant.
improved version of it. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's 13 force damage.
Yeah, 13 destroys it. How do you want to destroy this turret?
I mean, it's basically an explosion right around me, so it just gets blown to pieces, as well as anything. Probably if there is anything near me, I wouldn't do it if there was a bunch of civilians.
Yeah.
But basically, I explode, and then I take off down the hallway to probably see. I'm trying to see what else is happening, because if this went wrong, and everything is attacking, I gotta find the next person nearest me.
Okay.
So I will move my movement of, I believe, 12 meters.
Okay, so you're going out to the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of take this map off.
All right, I'm taking off some of my barrier ticks. I'm now at 1 barrier tick.
Most close by for hall. Just a basic idea for the hallway right now.
Yeah, so I'm basically running down and listening for gunfire, just trying to find the other members of this not quite yet a party.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and there's people rushing by you, bumping into you as they're all scattered because
They're not gonna bump into me. They're gonna bump out off of my freaking biotics.
Yeah,
essentially.
they're running by and people are tripping all over and they run. You see people coming from the docking bay, which is weird because you were told to go to the docking bay. So that's kind of interesting.
How near am I to the docking bay?
So you're coming from the main office.
Mhm.
You are, I'd say, about 100 meters from it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a long way.
Yeah, there's 2 hallways to get to there. So
Okay, so I'm not near the.
you would take a hallway to the left that you just entered, right? And then there would be another hallway to the right. It's a long hallway.
How about this? I'm gonna say that I'm moving toward the hallway, and you tell me if there's either one of them.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be
absolutely.
looking for.
yeah, I'm keeping track.
I guess I
of
wouldn't hear you because you've already killed them.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm just picking up bits.
Yeah.
So I'm rushing towards.
And what's your movement speed about, just so I know about roughly?
I believe it's 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, 12 meters.
All right. Yeah, so
And-
you make it through this hallway. You make it through.
It'll be 24 if I use the dash action, but I've already used Nova, so I can't dash.
Okay.
You know, I completely forgot something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I forgot that I'll let you finish your turn. I'm sorry.
My
You just
turn's
finished.
done.
You just
You're
finished.
good.
This would have changed how I did the end of my turn. So I forgot that because I know 2 powers, and I decided instead to make one of my powers a little bit stronger. The alter center mass, I put debilitate on them.
Okay.
So creatures that fail the saving throw can barely move until the start of your next turn. The creature's speed becomes 0 and it automatically fails dex saving throws. So I would like to. Well, maybe.
You can't chase you. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's.
It'll still have an attack opportunity against you,
But it'll be with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'll take that risk. All right,
Okay.
so I'll run towards the door.
Okay,
Not
the door
downstairs.
that's been closed that people can't get through, or
Yeah.
back into the main area of the station.
If I still get a clear line of shot, I guess I'll do the station.
Okay.
Do I still have like a clear shot, or how far down are the steps?
So it's about 4 meters to get down them. So it's a 4 meter difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, and I still get like a good shot on him. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah. So there'll be
covered.
2 to move over, 4 to go down. That's 6 so far.
Okay.
Well, if it's 4 meters down, that's
2 meters of I got you.
it's 2 meters. Okay, well, 2 meters is still 6 feet, so
So would that be any kind of advantage to his like AC or something, or I want to?
Oh, you're saying because of the higher ground
Yeah.
idea? He would have. So the way higher ground works in Mass Effect is that the person who has higher ground can get rid of your 3/4 cover or your half cover or something like that because they have higher ground.
Okay, then I guess I'll move towards the column. Then I'll just move
Move this way
towards
over here.
I'll stay up on the same ground and I'll move towards the column.
Like over here.
Yeah, just keep a clear line of shot. And then,
Okay.
your cover's not going to matter much because it's a Fenris mech, which is essentially a robot dog. It's going to run up to you. So
yeah, well, it would.
It's going to try. It would run up to you, yes.
So it's
but-
disadvantage on the opportunity attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's an 11.
Nope.
Hit. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it misses. How's with its lightning thing? So you see that jaw like open up again to stun you, and just like as the baton comes out to stun you, you just kind of drop the shoulder. Yeah. All right.
You're very tricky.
That brings us to the Fenris' turn, and they have 0. Do they make a save, or how long are they stuck like this? I guess
So this is the entire thing as written. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make Constitution saving throws. The degenerate mana mass effect fields that alter this inner mass. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack or a saving throw before the power ends, let's roll a d4 and subtract the number of rolls from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
The advancement says creature that fails a saving throw can barely move until the end of your next turn. The creature's speed becomes 0 and it automatically fails dex saving throws.
So it cannot move.
It
Alright,
it doesn't.
So the end of your next turn.
It lasts for a minute.
And this is a concentration spell, just
Yeah, so
for mechanics purposes.
that's why I was like, is it risky to run away? And I was like, well, it's going to attack me anyway, so I probably should just try to run.
Yeah. So it is, and it would have had a -4 plus it assumed. So yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. So it's not able to move. It goes to like kind of like go at you, but its hind legs are like trying to move, but it's struggling, just lifting up one of its legs.
So it's like the advanced one that you've chosen is basically Bane plus
Heavy
Right.
gravity. Like
plus like I guess not hold person, but just like whatever. There's if there is a spell that reduces
a lesser whole person. Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
almost like the chill touch thing or the frostbolt one that reduces movement. But,
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
So yeah, it's really cool. That's really cool. It's really good.
Yeah. It's like trying to get to you, but can't lift the hind leg up. Yeah.
Just trying to pee on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As my fellow humans say, stay.
It's first level. Okay, so you can actually every level it does an extra 2 creatures. That's pretty good. Just gets Bane on everybody.
Yeah, I decided to take that instead of doing. That's how the power-ups work, right? Like you can just use like the
Yeah.
additional spell to.
Yeah, instead of choosing a new spell, you upgrade a spell you already
That spell you already have.
Nice.
It's really cool. I would like to see it used other words.
which is necessary because there's not a lot of spells in the game.
Yeah.
Not a ton.
Yeah, nothing.
Not until we make them.
Yeah.
All right. So this is against Mary now. The first mech, natural 20. Do you have anything that I should know before the deflect that at all, or no?
No.
No silver barbs there.
No. Even if I had silvery barbs.
Massy barbs.
I mean,
Alright.
damage-wise, you've got ways to go.
Yeah, I've got the
Crazy
goddamn.
crazy
You got a
enough they didn't transport that over to this one. I can't imagine why they wouldn't.
Alright, so this is a Loki mech shuriken.
I'm so tired of these
If we
fucking
don't take
assholes
damage,
in my
does that mean we
D12s.
regen shield?
What's that?
If we don't take damage, does that mean we regen
You do
shield?
start to regen shield. Yep.
Oh, how does that work?
Yeah, how does that work?
You get 5 regen back.
If you didn't get attacked in a round?
Is it,
It's on the cheat sheet.
is it if you don't get attacked or is it if you don't?
Shields.
I'll
Yeah.
read about it. You're good.
It's if you don't get hit.
Okay.
Shields. If you
Yeah.
did you take any form of damage?
But you can get
no.
attacked once you don't get
Regenerate
hit.
your shield by your shield regen
Well,
number.
I got
Up
hit,
to
but then I had
maximum
my
shield
turn,
points.
and then now I'm...
Yep, you're good now. Yeah, you start to regen.
Pretty good.
It's fun.
Yeah, and your regen number can go up. Your regen number, I know for sure all of your guys is 5.
Yeah.
So
I also have temporary hit points because well,
yeah. So all right. So the damage
No tech armor.
of the shuriken is
Isn't it-
going to be
I don't know.
it's 10 hit points.
14
What's
piercing.
no tech armor?
That's with the doubling already.
Okay. I reduced
12,
3 with
14.
barrier.
What's the difference?
Okay.
More points.
And
Oh,
so
okay,
that's 11.
It's functionally
Yeah.
the same.
And I still took no damage.
Because you have shields or whatever.
You got some
Tech
tanky
armor.
ass stuff.
My tech
Dang.
armor is shattered into a million pieces. My shield shattered into a million pieces. But my meat skin unscathed.
And you still have barrier too.
The
You
difference
have
is
your barrier.
I look like a massive
I
tank.
did use
This
a
one's a
barrier.
You did
teeny
use barrier
little
tech? Okay, so you have like 2
tweak
left.
Did you
hiding
reduce it by
against a
8?
door.
I reduced it by 1d8, so 3.
Okay. Cool. All right. The next attack on you is the second
Maybe
attack. That's going to be
against
an
Okay, great.
18 to hit.
Oh no.
Well, yes, but also I'm just going to put tech armor back on.
Okay, it's a pretty good roll. 9 damage. Piercing. It's the most you can roll. Without 2d4 plus 1.
Get back on the thing. Go.
Well, this guy's rolling max
Yeah, I
damage
know.
over
Yeah,
here.
they missed like
Fucking
what the first 3 fucking
Yeah,
rounds.
it's true enough.
Sorry, what did he roll?
9 piercing.
Well, I roll another barrier tick, and I rolled a 7,
Nice. So you take 2
Nice.
damage.
and that's all on my tech armor.
Yeah, it is.
Barrier plus tech armor is bonkers.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Dude, you deal a lot of damage in Mass Effect, but there's defenses a way around it, so it's cool. All right, yeah. So it's trying, but like the bullets like seem to warp like around you, like they're coming through your head and like it's kind of like it's like they slow down and move to the side from your barrier, just kind of neoing them away. All right, that ends their turns. Baxter, you're still looking around the room. What are you trying to look at now?
The door. I was gonna leave.
Okay, make electronics on the door.
Sweet. Batsy's allowed to do that by hacking.
Yeah, you can use Omni tool
Sweet.
on your doors. Do not have to go up there and touch a button.
Electronic. You know what? I'll make sure that Valzatz is not as good at electronics. That's true.
I doubt it.
He's not. He's good at engineering. Okay. Ooh, damn. That would be 11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like trying to hack into the door, and the door is fighting you.
Fucking doors.
Now there's other ways around, but it seems like the Omni tool way is not working for you.
Indoors.
There's other ways around?
As
Is
in, like-
it that Valzatz should just batter the door?
Are we channeling Liam O'Brien over here?
There's always another way.
So when you say other ways around, is it that there are tunnels that don't have their doors open?
No, your room is pretty like that's the entrance. That yeah, you actually probably not up to code. It's only one way in and out.
Is the other way out that there's a button to press that just says open?
There's a panel that you could try to hack with engineering. Like you could try to like rewire it. That would be engineering though, not electronics.
Can Valzats try that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
You get 16.
16. Okay, so you're able to kind of and you start redoing and like at one point Valzats just kind of looks at it and just punches it, and then as he like does that, the whole doors go shink and just open quick. So now you have access to the hallway.
Okay, we're gonna move out. He moves like 8 meters. Is that how it's measured? Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's real slow.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So you would know that the lab 2 that you are in
Mhm.
is about maybe 40 meters to the hangar bay.
Do I smell death anywhere?
You make a perception check.
With advantage.
Izzy, you're on deck soon.
Because I asked about smelling.
That's a natural 20.
I know it is. It's a natural 20
fucking
plus
dicks.
5.
Yeah, there's a lot of death. Like you just smell bodies like starting
In
to
all directions?
in the hallway. Yeah, coming from the hallway. It's wafting into the hallway.
So like I should just head down the hallway to find it.
Yeah, if you wanted to find death, yes.
Well, I figured that would be the thing to smell.
Yeah, no, it's
Turn left for death.
it's like I'd say the smells they're not like it's not like rotting, but
It's a
like,
great band name.
it's very it's a very strong smell of like burning flesh.
Sweet. I'm gonna head that way next turn.
It's actually a fucking killer band name. Turn left for death.
Right?
All right, Izzy, you're up. Jason on deck.
I'm gonna work on smelling
Jason
death.
the Roboto.
Hey. I find that condescending.
If I miss with this stupid gun, I'm basically owned. Because I've got tank, but like that runs out, and this fucking D12 bullshit.
cast some magic? Is
Because my magic is mostly assist magic, but I've got one spell, but it takes a whole turn to do anything, so it's like basically useless. 11 on the left guy. Please tell me he's dead.
Was that
11 on the guy on the left. Please tell me he's dead.
this is damage or is this the hit?
Damage, please.
Oh.
It was an 18 to hit, and if that doesn't hit, I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a hit. And then this guy you've already been hitting, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. How do you want to kill that one?
In a flash
Violently.
and violently, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this one, like, it finally did its first damage on you, and like the robot is like ha 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 like that, and it just starts acting weird, and it starts like glitching. It's the one with the fucking like head turned like this, ha 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 ha, and it like gets point blank, and your gun's just right at the fucking chest, and it just starts like fucking flying away. I need you to make a dex save though,
Oh no.
Good.
because they.
Good. 19.
Yeah, you're fine.
That will do it.
You're a Jaxie
Yeah.
tank.
So you take half damage.
I'm just glad this ended up being
Oh, I
tanky.
rolled like shit. So 2 half down to 1. I rolled a 1 and a 1 on a d4. 2d4.
Oh, what happened?
So I rolled 2d4 for the thunder damage of the explosion. And you took 1 damage because you halved it.
Barrier.
So you see
The
the
tech armor.
thing just fucking explodes.
Oh, you don't have a barrier anymore?
I have to
but why would
activate
you wait?
barrier.
Ah.
It's a tick. It's a use thing.
Sure.
You
So
should
that
use
is
it.
one of those guys gone.
One whole damage is just sad to use.
I didn't know
it
if you were
You can
allowed
put
to
2
decide
looking
if you wanted to use it or not.
Yeah, you have to use a tick.
Barrier is as an action or bonus action to activate, and whenever you would take damage, remove, then apply any. Oh,
But it
Yeah,
means,
you have to. It automatically applies.
Oh,
good, great.
I don't think it does. Plus, that's not you taking damage. It's your thing taking damage. Your shield, not you.
I don't think there's a mechanical differentiation.
Does she
between
have
those
to
things.
use her barrier tick?
No?
It doesn't say rules as written. It just says whenever you would take damage, remove 1 tick.
I mean,
So reduce it by 8.
1d8.
it
Can it
reduced
be-
it to nothing because it was 1 damage.
Can it be a choice to use the ticks?
For the barrier suits?
Mm-hmm.
I will say as long as you have a shield or a tech armor, you can do something before you use the tech. Because you haven't taken damage yet. Technically.
So because you have the tech armor, you don't have to
Your
use
your attack or your shield can stop you from taking damage first.
Fun interpretation of the rules.
Anything else for you? I know you said you don't have any bonus stuff.
I have tons of bonus.
Oh,
stuff.
sorry, the support stuff. Yeah.
So much bonus stuff.
No,
I have so much shit I can do. And I am resolved to the things I put in my inventory as
Grenades.
grenades. What do you mean I have grenades?
Should have grenades.
Throw a grenade.
What grenades?
You have 2 frag grenades.
2 frag grenades.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did we not give you frag grenades?
You have to go in there and manually put them in.
I'm not doing that. That's craziness.
If
For
you,
what?
If you want to, you can use my stats for the frag grenade.
That has grenade.
So if you want to have a
For a guy right next to me?
Oh, I heard. Yeah, don't throw it if it's right next to you.
Yeah, he's right next to me.
No, that would be a bad idea.
I think you should do it.
Why would I do that?
You throw it just far enough past that he's the edge of the radius.
Okay. So that brings us to Jason.
So he's gonna like say, well, it appears this is checkmate, Aaron. And he's gonna pull out his gun and he's gonna just use burst fire, so that automatically hits.
Take that. I was gonna roll a DC or whatever. Oh no, I failed. See, right?
And it automatically failed dex saves.
Yep.
Pretty good.
That's pretty
Pretty
cool.
good. Pretty good.
It's almost as if I planned this.
Yeah, it's almost like this is a strategy of some sort.
Not that roll. Alright, so 5,
He's over here with intelligent strategies. Mine is just has shields, shoots
7,
gun.
I don't
So
understand how heat works.
7
It's
radiant.
basically ammo.
Yeah.
7
I understand
radiant.
how it works.
Every time
And
you
then
use
1
the gun,
plus.
How much is the total?
it takes how much.
But it doesn't
8.
say what
8
the
total.
fucking
Because
thing is.
they're resistant to bludgeoning. No, the bludgeoning, right?
No, none of it.
Yeah.
Each time you shoot it uses one.
It's where?
Okay.
In the
Uh,
generic description.
surprisingly, that mech didn't have much. So, what do you? How do you want to do that one?
Well,
This is
like
the
I said,
first
he's
part.
gonna look at him. He's like, "Hey, Aaron. Apparently, this is checkmate.
1 heat per shot.
I always hated you."
Just freaking. Actually, you're not close to it, right? So you don't have to make a dex save. It explodes. Yeah, they also explode. Yeah. Any of the mechs. The turret doesn't explode. The mechs do.
Absolute.
Any movement or anything else for you?
I will run over to the door, and I guess people are still banging on it trying to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
he'll
the door they're trying to
attempt
get
to.
to. This one's
not
like
a link.
you can see this door's open. That one is not.
Yeah, I guess he'll just be like, "This appears to be the inoptimal strategy. You have gone nowhere since the fight began. Let me take a crack at it."
Yeah. Okay. Where's the dog?
Aaron is no longer with us.
Thank God. It killed Jimmy.
No, don't thank God. Thank me.
Thank you.
Yes. You can call me God if you like.
Thanks God.
I don't like it.
You just see this kind of like
Belay previous order.
there's this guy just on the ground, like just essentially he's like missing like part of his leg where it charged through him, and he's like, "God, I'm gonna miss you, Jimmy."
What were you looking for?
So that
I won
know.
fantasy league though. All right, so we're gonna go to top of the round. Tess, you are up. You were in the hallway currently.
I guess I say like I was looking for somebody else in the party, but I suppose that's not necessarily true. It's very much so she'd just be looking or listening for a blaster fire
Okay,
or
you make a
anything
perception check.
like that.
She's not smelling for death.
I don't know. Do smells go through the barrier? It's a natural 19, so 25.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There were some explosions coming from down the hallway, 2 doors to the left.
I will attempt to get into? How far away is that?
You could dash to get to the door.
Okay, I will dash to get to the door then.
Okay, so you dash, you get to the door. The door is...
While I'm moving, I'm putting away the shotgun that's overheated, and I'm taking out my pistol.
Okay, the door is locked, but it seems to be... What's the phrase I'm looking for?
We're all gonna get stopped by doors.
There's like a red light that you know means locked, essentially,
Okay.
like on the top of it.
Okay. Here's a question. Would I know by the construction of the door, one will let me in? Like, you say it's locked. I'm a security personnel. Can I get in with a security code or no?
You could try, yeah. You would know that you would be able to get into that door typically.
Okay, I'll try to open the door.
Okay, so you use your Omni tool,
Mm-hmm.
and it does not give you access to it.
I'm gonna shoot the door.
You gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot the lock.
Okay, go ahead and make a attack roll with that.
Okay, Han Solo.
12.
12. Yeah, with the door. Yeah, that shoots the door. Do some damage.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna use.
How much damage has been done to my door?
That's what she
All
said.
of it.
That's what
right
she
in the
says.
shape of your body, it just falls down. You can walk through it.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Around perfectly still.
Do I still have my bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is because I have. Hold on, N7 World was being a little bit choppy.
You said you pulled out an assault rifle. I definitely drew you with two little like pistol holsters.
Yeah, like my old acolyte.
What?
And so I'm going to
You act like this, you said?
acolyte heavy pistol, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to supercharge it, so it consumes another 2 heat. But
Okay.
but it does 3d6 instead of 1d6.
That sounds good. Okay.
Also, just a little bit of rules lawyering because I can't help myself. I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
To do the variant rule, and you can change this if you want to. You're supposed to dictate that you're going to do it at the beginning of the round, and if you fail, it takes an entire round. You're not allowed to do what I try to do, which is do your action and then try to do.
Okay. All out this time, but let's just be going forward.
Just so you know.
So you just have to declare you're gonna do the charge.
Exactly. You have to do. No, the charge is whatever. I'm talking about before when I tried to sleight of hand reload.
Gotcha.
You have to declare that at the beginning and then finish reloading.
Okay.
And it says you have to use
Your
the full
action. to
full
do that.
action.
Okay. Yeah. Let's make sure going forward we do that.
That is 11 force damage.
Force damage. Okay. Cat makes a dex save for me, please.
What? Oh God. Fuck. No, did that count as a roll? I feel like
It'd
it
be
did.
Valzot's dex, by the way.
I
He's
know.
in charge of your movement.
I know. That's why I said fuck. Let me make sure that he's not disadvantaged on that. On a dex save?
Mhm.
Oh good, he's not disadvantaged. 15.
15. What type of damage was that, Justina?
Force.
Force. Okay. As the door, you hear like a charging, like a hum, and also the door blasts in front of you, and you are just barely able to get by without it clipping you.
Sweet.
You now see Corian riding an Elcor.
Kit. Which means
Not the strangest thing she's ever seen.
fucking bitch.
Are you okay? What happened here?
Oh my god, so many things. They're dead now. What? I'm looking for death, really. We're headed towards the death.
Why?
To find out what's going on.
Aren't you like a tech? You're not security.
They told everybody to head towards the place with the stuff. And
Yeah,
so
the
I
place that's
figured-
not where the death is.
I
Yeah.
assume it's all over there.
Okay, well, let me refresh your understanding of normalized evacuation procedures. You go away from where all the death is.
Is the death in the direction of the place we're supposed to be going?
You mean like based on you had an effort point, didn't or what'd you have? You had something really good. Yeah.
Is it not?
So, because you guys are both in a hallway, because you exited,
Yes.
right? And then you go out to another hallway.
Yeah.
And you're from a hallway. So essentially you guys are in a T hallway
Yeah.
right now. So the really bad smell is coming from the T.
The
Like,
direction
the
we're
direction-
supposed to be going.
Yeah, so where you came from, where she came from, that way.
Aren't we meant to be going that way?
Yeah.
Towards all of the death.
Is that where? The,
100%.
what?
You can hear screams. You can all hear screams.
Resignedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go towards the death. Go away from the death. I've cleared out the lobby. Go.
No,
out-
we're supposed to go that
No,
way.
listen to me.
The thing says go that way.
Look at my
But
name
it says I
tag.
have to go that
Where it
way.
says security.
But we have to go that way.
Okay, I'm ignoring you now.
Yeah.
Go to the entrance hallway. Go out the giant hole in the wall.
But it's
Don't talk to me. Keep going.
And
But
this
Don't
is
talk to me.
that,
I leave.
because we're still in initiative.
But this is
I'm gonna cut you guys
I'm
off there.
leaving.
That scene as that's going on,
I leave.
Which direction do you go?
and he walks away.
I'm going towards the screaming.
Towards the
Towards
death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'll go.
Okay. You probably like, wait a few seconds or.
I also move a lot slower.
Okay.
But I'm a big, massive elk
There's a
warrior
slight.
with a lot of shields, so
behind you.
This is coming up on your performance review.
I'm
Alright.
not sure there's much to review.
Will not listen to security personnel.
Next up is
Hashtag idiot? Question mark.
Oh no.
is Mary's room. Is the other Loki mech there? 6 to hit.
It's going in your dossier.
Good.
Just once again, out. You have a beautiful silhouette,
Why?
and
Has
that
it-
table,
this
that door is looking rough.
Why hasn't this door open?
Just like kind of shoulder it to break through.
Yeah, once this thing stops shooting at me, sure, I'll try it.
So that is his turn. Batsy, you're up. You're now following.
Right, I keep going. Let's go, Val.
Okay,
Towards
go ahead and make another perception check.
so many screams. Based on smell?
Is that what you're trying to do? Or are you trying to smell?
You said perception check. Is it for sight or for smelling?
Oh, you tell me. Are you trying to look around to find where you're going, or are you trying to smell?
No, I guess I'll look around now that I know. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. So with that, you say you're looking. So this hallway seems to be the longest hallway, and you guys both working here would know that this hallway has a W path. Well, not a W, but 3 paths at the end.
Uh-huh.
The path to the right leads you to the docking bay.
Sure.
Path center would lead you towards like medical bay,
Sure.
and the path to the left is kind of more towards some of the electronic office.
Is this for her or me?
Her perception check, yeah. You both know this information. She's just looking down the hallway and sees
Oh,
the
okay.
3 doors, the 3
I
paths.
see.
To the left side takes you to like essentially what did I name this place? I called it power and life support.
Did you say medbay?
Med bay is the center path. Yeah.
And we're supposed to go.
Path to the right.
Does the door look like shit?
That's true. Are there bullet holes in the
There's
door?
a lot of like the doors got like a lot of debris. Like not debris, but what's the word? Shrapnel.
Sure,
Like starting to come through.
Sure. And I'm kind of hearing some murder sounds coming from in there.
Yeah, you definitely hear like mech sounds. You hear shooting. Yeah.
We should probably help out whoever's in there. Yeah.
Do I hear anything from that kind of thing? Because I'm looking for survivors essentially.
Yeah, I mean, you can make like that was based on her turn kind of thing, but essentially she can relay
So-
that. Yeah, there's people that way.
There's people this way. I'd like to hack the door.
Okay, so it's like I said, it's a long hallway to get there.
I'd like to move 8 meters towards the door.
Okay, so I mean, getting up there, you can get within hacking range to the door. That's fine.
Sweet. Hacking.
You don't have to be right up on the door to hack it. So
Oh.
Oh!
I don't hack the door.
then after a while,
A little bit.
nice. Okay,
Initiating lockup.
This door is not like all of the other
you're
doors.
going to activate your Omni tool, and it is going haywire on you right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oof.
Seems like it's starting to glitch.
Val, you might have to ram it.
Oh, good.
He moved.
Someone say ram it?
Oh, God.
All right, so you're
I'm about to get
making
hit by a door.
your way down that way.
Let me see if he has any bonus actions. Or he could shoot the door, but that feels weird.
Please don't shoot me.
Feel so called out right now.
Barry
Yeah,
getting
shooting
killed.
a door. Who would do such a thing?
Barry ends up getting
Well,
killed
it's an
not by me,
Omni
but by you
shield.
guys.
It's more likely than you think. Especially in an espionage lead-in campaign.
Sweet. I will activate my Omni Shield. Because I have so many shields, you guys.
Okay. So you have an Omni Shield.
Okay.
Zoom. Starts popping up. Is this Valzoth or?
Valzoth, yes.
Okay. But I say I might actually make you. If it was Bataleth right now, I might make you roll because of the Omni Tool.
Yeah, no. I figured her action was to do the thing, and she doesn't have any
Yeah.
bonus actions. Valzoth is going to use his action and bonus action to set up a super duper awesome shield.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you got this big riot shield starting to kind of develop.
No, it's not a riot shield.
Oh, okay.
It's an Omni shield. I also have a
Oh.
riot shield somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool.
It'll pop out too later.
All right.
I have a lot of shields, guys. I literally built him full of shields. He is a
Izzy.
shield.
This baby can fit so many shields in it. Ah.
True.
Unreal.
All my shields. Try to hit me now.
Well, that's one down, and one very not full of bullets. So
This one.
I don't know that there are other people outside my door about to find a way to open the door. Unless I do.
You could make a perception check at the beginning of your round as a free action.
I'm going to scream clear the door.
Okay.
She can be very loud when she wants to be, so.
No, I don't
Five.
use a barrier tick for that.
Like yeah, it's just muffled.
Okay.
You hear noise, but it's muffled,
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
and it sounds a little distant.
Sure.
Because they're
I'm
like
gonna get hit
in
by
the
a
middle
door
of
on
hallway
this
stuff.
side.
True.
Well,
It's a good thing you have barrier.
Barrier.
sure is. Sure is.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to use a power instead of my gun
Okay.
because I've decided that maybe this will work better.
That tracks.
And so I'm going to. What is this? Good. There aren't. It's not like 5e where it gives you components or anything. So I don't know if it's verbal or whatever, but
Most powers should be honestly somatic.
Powers.
Yeah. Like
Because
like
you have to
being able to
Omni
do
it.
it on your Omni or casting it. Not many verbal stuff actually.
this is a tech power, so I assume it's a omni thing.
Yeah, most things are gonna be Omni tool.
So
Your one-stop shop.
you want that shit?
Stop.
Omni.
Actually, what's hilarious is this is called the Omnimart
Nice.
from Mill. So this is very on brand.
Is this fun?
Honestly, no. I'm glad that. Or no, it's a Megamart. It's a
Yes.
Megamart. It's not Omnimart.
Omega.
I'm
It is
reading
amazing.
this again, and I should have just used it on turn 1. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn it.
Anyway, so
Omega is just a master.
he lifts his he's got the gun, he shoulders it, pulls his omni tool, and kind of just sort of nugs it with his chin without taking his eye off the Loki, and he points his finger, and a spark jumps from his finger, dances on the floor, and hits the Loki, which like kind of sparks out in like a spider web shape. Basically, he's primed lightning
Okay.
until the start of my next turn, and then has to do it.
Okay. Do I need to do anything now or no?
Nope, you're just primed.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm just saying.
Nice.
No, you also then make the dexterity save.
On the next turn.
So it's primed on your next turn, but you also get to roll. It rolls its dexterity save for the damage this turn.
Gotcha.
Angry.
That
Beautiful.
is a 13.
That does not save. So you take 3d6 lightning.
So I failed. So what do I got?
13 lightning.
13. I am vulnerable to that, so that becomes 26. How do you want to kill this thing? In one hit. This thing took no damage before, by the way.
And you know what? I would have killed the other one in the same turn because I
It does
failed to write 3
multiple.
bolts, then leap from that to as many targets must be within 6 meters. I would have fucking
Oh,
annihilated
man.
Either way, you blew up the
You
Dex.
murdered the man.
You did.
Overload is pretty good versus mechanical targets.
Yes, it
Turns out,
is. Make a dex saving,
Definitely
please.
electrocute people.
Oh no. Oh wait, how I want to do it.
Yes.
Well, I already pointed my finger and had the spark go, and it's just
I mean, you kind of
hit.
described it, yeah.
It hit, and he kind of just goes, and then it explodes.
Nice.
That's always so hard for me with the how do you want to do this? Because we all describe things as they happen,
That's
and then
true.
it's like, well, now they're dead. How did you want to do it? It's the way that I said it.
Wait, that's fair. I'll talk to you then.
I finished the end
It's
of
not
it.
on you.
The dex
It's
save
on
was
you who
15.
does it.
Was that?
15.
That succeeds. So you would only take half damage.
On the blows, big blowy explosion, man.
Yeah, those
You ain't
mortar
taking no
explosions.
damage. I saw that shield.
Yeah, I've got a lot of shield on. I don't think-
She's got a shield on from
It is 5 thunder damage.
yeah, no dice.
Oh, sorry, but halved, so 2.
Yeah, my barrier drank all that.
All right, yeah. So it like the shrapnel, like it chest cavity just pops, wiring's going crazy. The head flies at you, and your barrier just boom, it just bounces off the barrier, and the head just rolls on the ground.
Oh, I definitely want to get in that room now.
You just hear lots of explosions and clanging.
I'm going to take the head.
Oh.
Just gonna stick it there.
Door's still closed. You haven't seen anything.
I know, I have it. I want that head so bad.
All right.
Go
Well,
ahead.
that was my action.
Actually, she's ace, so not really.
And I don't really
No, you want the
have
head.
I want that head.
You
bonus
want that?
actions that'll help me break through a door.
Val might,
Unless,
kind of.
unless I can
His wife
use
died,
barrier to open the door. Wait. Can I use my barrier to open the door? Can you?
Barrier!
Detonate tech armor. Action. Okay, never mind.
Fair.
Okay. So that takes us out of the initiative sides of things. So let's just kind of paint what's going on here. You have, Jason, you have started getting people away from, like, this door is not working. You tried, right?
Did I try?
I know you went up to the door. Did you not actually finish trying?
No, I just said I was going to do that, and then we kept moving on.
Okay, well, you go ahead and try to get that door.
Oh god, the doors.
This would be electronics. If you're trying to get into it that way.
Alright, I got a 17.
17. Okay, so you're accessing your Omni tool, and you're like, oh, okay, unlock. And as you go to unlock it, error, 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 and just keeps repeating error over and over and over.
It's more errors than usual.
Make a...
It's going to be like, clearance ID 3511D5JA50N.
What was that?
Override.
What was that?
3511D5 JA50N.
User access granted. Error, 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 error.
I have notes. Well, it appears that this door is not working.
People are just watching you. Couldn't even admit it, Jimmy. Door's closed.
I'm sorry for your
You don't need that gun anymore, do you?
Jimmy, would you like me to put you out of your misery?
So it's like, whoa, whoa! I think he's dead, actually.
Smack. Yes, he appears to be. Go swiftly into that good night, Jimmy.
There's
That's been confirmed.
there's a Hanar, which is like a floating jellyfish. Like, looking at it. That is peculiar.
I love that this is floating jelly.
Analyzing bodies? Yes. You need to get out of here. Follow me. If you want to live.
Dead. Thank the Akendlers.
Yes, I am very good at medical analysis.
For dying. For a dead body?
It is one of my
They have
suspects. That and knowing the way out.
So, you want to... What are you trying to do now? What are you thinking?
Come with me if you want to live. He's going to walk in the direction of where he believes to be the... Actually, can I do an analysis of like what I should think of, like, where should I reasonably go? I'm assuming that there's a way to go.
You could do an insight or a history check.
Okay. I'll do an insight check. I'm good at this. 10.
Maybe if we reboot the power, like maybe if I go to like a power place and reboot the power, it's about the only thing you can think of.
Maybe if I reboot the power. It's gonna walk off towards.
Okay. People just kind of like start. Some people just sit down. Some people start following you. You know what I mean? Like there's kind of just like feels like I don't know where to freaking go, and so you then go to the other side, making your way down this hallway, essentially past the secretary's booth, right? The reception desk, and you make your way out there. That door is open, and you can see some people running. There's some mechs like kind of like malfunctioning, like they're just like not shooting anybody, but they're like glitching all over as they're walking. They seem to be something seems to be going on with them.
If I see a mech that's kind of like glitching out, he's just gonna shoot it.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. Like just start like shot.
He's just gonna kind of be like walking, like
fight it.
He's got like that, like sort of like how Master Chief walks, he's got the gun to his side, and he's just mech malfunction.
Little hustle in their step.
Just remember the Mass Effect 3 thing where, I'm not sure it was 3 or 2, but like the mech like running around that doesn't have any arms.
Oh,
It's like freaking out.
So Jason has made his way out to the outside into the hallway, and from where you are standing now, you see a Asari,
That's me.
a Quarian on top of an Elcor standing outside a door, and then there's another door to the left behind that, aside to the side of that. You guys watch as a bunch of people just start running down the hallway.
I'm not watching the hallways. I'm
There's a bunch of people run out of his room and like start running down the hallway.
That's fine. I'm checking doors.
Okay. Okay, you can make a check on that door.
Fine.
They're staying in front of yours.
Ciao.
What am I doing?
You tell me how you checking on it. Like, what are you doing?
You gonna knock on it?
I'm gonna knock on the door and see if I get a response.
Okay, perception then. Yeah.
Okay, then that's 24.
24. Yeah, you would definitely hear from the inside. You hear a big explosion from inside.
All right, I'm gonna yell, "Clear the door." Wait like 2 seconds,
You clear the door.
and then biotic charge.
Yeah, you do.
I rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah. You're like, whoa, and you move immediately out of the way.
Okay, so it's an automatic hit because the DC, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yep, door fails.
So the door fails.
Yeah. And honestly, it doesn't take much. That door was on its way out, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
It crumbles
That's
like a piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, does it go flying?
it. Might. That's up to John.
Yeah, we'll see how this damage looks.
Well, I rolled a 6. I don't know if I add. I'm gonna make sure I don't add anything. I don't believe I do. No, so just 6 force damage.
Okay, yeah, the door does go flying.
Okay.
Yeah, it had nothing left. It had like 2 hit
Do I go through the door?
Yeah, you like push through it. Like, yeah, you're now past this case.
So I just split. It just blows up, and you just see a bunch of little splinters and stuff knock off of your barrier.
You see 2 robot mechs just exploded on the ground.
Nice.
And there's a human standing in front of you.
Nice.
Oh, you got the door open.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Yeah. I thought it would be sturdier, honestly.
There were a lot of bullets in it.
Huh. Well, at least they weren't in you.
Yeah, boom, boom. I have a lot to thank for that.
Well done. And she's gonna step outside the door. That way, and she points Izzy towards the she's gonna tell him to go towards the where she broke the turret, like the main entrance.
Okay.
Because clearly where he wasn't working, because there's a bunch of people running away from it.
Yeah.
To nowhere, really. They don't. She doesn't like. Where are they running to? Exactly.
So they're all running. Some were running to the hallway where you came from. Like, so some run out and they're like, "Oh, fucking nothing's out here," and they run back in. And then some run towards the main offices where you came from. And there's more stuff to that side of the place.
She'll get about halfway through trying to tell you to go towards the main entrance, and then look at the exploded mechs again. She'll be like,
I work in IT. I can try to help with this door thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what you got there right before I did. I think you should come with me.
Drell approaches you guys, and he goes, "Are you all okay?" And you guys recognize this guy. You've seen him before. He's worked in human resources.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are. How are we doing?
Never better.
Very good. I'd like to slip off of his back and go and pick up the head.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Sweet.
Just in front of people.
It's a robot head.
Are you like using the hover chair thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my hover chair and hover
Oh,
over.
do you need
I figured that
assistance?
was
Are
why.
you okay?
I'm good.
Was it Batella, right? Okay.
Correct. And I pick up the head and bring it back over and stick it in my saddlebags.
Okay, so we need to get to the
And sit back up on my
we need to get to the cargo.
You know you can't keep that.
Jason,
So sweet.
Doesn't
looks
mean-
at you.
I
kind of
work
an
in-
eye of
it's
knowing
my job.
A little bit.
Okay. Just make sure.
Do I
Goes where it
regard
needs
this
to.
person as sir, or is this
It's
like
where it
on
needs
the
to
same like?
He's like HR and he works a little bit of logistics, but for the most part, he's usually involved in the hiring process.
Okay.
So
I'm
You-
trying not to
you
have my
directly
sorry
wouldn't have
be
worked
like
with him, he
racist
wouldn't
against
know about
Koreans,
you.
but you are literally taking
Okay.
things in front of
Right
our.
where it
I'm
needs
mostly
to be.
questioning whether or not I would take one this person.
No, you wouldn't have to. No, he's not like your department at all. He's HR like a supervisor, so he's up there for a lot of people.
Does
you know?
does Val know him? Because Val is vaguely the liaison between engineering and
Yeah,
HR.
yeah, you recognize this person. Yeah. And you guys would know his name is Dresden. That's what you guys would know his name.
I'm gonna. Val's gonna reach out his hand and be like,
Does he run the codex?
excitedly, "What's up, bro?"
Yes, Dresden. How's your day going so far?
Was okay. Now it's not so great.
Does he
I
not
still
get
think
a
it's fine.
cool
Sorry?
handshake fist bump?
I've seen you before. He does the. I've seen you before. I'm not.
You're sitting there with like this giant scorch mark on your chest where you got blasted by a Fenrir mech. Like, no, I think it's all right.
Ishmael is Medi
Call me Izzy. It's fine.
Izzy. Okay, Dresden Ryu. Nice to meet you.
I've heard of you. I've heard you've done some great things here.
This is not the time for this.
Yeah. So yeah, I just say you hear more screams. All right. So, have you tried, Jason? Did you try the cargo door?
Was that the cargo I tried?
Yeah. That was the ship here. The door into
Yes.
the dock.
Yes, it appears to have more errors than usual.
It has
How
errors.
many
going through
errors?
it. You have access to that. Did
How-
it say access granted?
Yes, it did say access
And
granted.
he still give you errors.
Yes.
How many errors does it usually have?
Oh, a couple here and there.
I'm gonna reload my shotgun while you guys
That
are
seems
talking.
like a problem.
And you work in a facility long enough, things are just getting prone to errors.
Maybe we should go to the power and life support. Maybe we should do a hard boot. Do a hard boot or something.
Yes,
Sure, I can
you
help
should
with that.
always turn it off and back on again first.
Let's get masks on. Let's start advising with masks on. If we shut down his life support, it could affect oxygen.
You're not-
issues.
You're gonna turn off life support while there's everyone
Just a
still on the
reboot.
station.
Just a reboot.
It's just a
we
quick
have to.
reboot. It'll be fine.
What are? What? Because I don't know what the actual security measures are supposed to be in an
Yeah.
event like this, and I don't know if I imagine she would know if there were.
Yeah. What would be going on?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
obviously the evacuation is go to where they were supposed to go,
Yeah.
and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's contingency plan A? What's contingency plan B?
So that is because you're on a space station. The way off the space station is only the is to fucking fly out of there, and that's the only place where ships are docked.
Mhm.
So you need to find a way into that door. That's your protocol now is to find a way into that. area.
Okay. All right. and the tech, somebody who's in tech is he's a human resource.
He's human resources.
Okay.
The people who would be in tech would be this person. They'd be a tech person.
Great.
Yeah. And then
So,
you wouldn't know. I mean, you don't know them that well, and then obviously you being a pilot, you'd be familiar with the cargo bay access and stuff.
So we need a system
And hangar
reboot.
bay.
All right. Do I have to walk behind the L core? Can you just tell us where it is, or do I know where it is?
it's over here. We can go find it.
Okay.
Do I know where it is?
Yeah.
I might not.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
definitely going to act like I do.
No, you do. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
She's kind of like she's thinking like, okay, there's a bunch of people on the thing. She doesn't want to restart the life support because if it doesn't come back on, everyone's gonna die.
Why
So
wouldn't it come back on?
Anybody,
I don't know, why wouldn't the door open?
Anybody proficient in either electronics or engineering can make a check. By the way.
I shall.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably Izzy.
I have both.
Need those.
I have neither
Do
one
it?
of those things.
I'm
Dude,
proficient in
I
neither. My
remember what
skills are
French is.
Okay, God.
Fuck me.
I threw my d20s.
It's starting to grow on me.
70.
I was being
19.
facetious.
I
Okay.
like you so much.
I'm a 19.
17 and
That
19.
dampens my arousal a little bit.
Alright, so you guys would both know that typically to get past one of these doors, you would need to bypass the broken power relay. However, if that's not working, which you know that you've been trying to do that already, the only way it would be go to the power room.
Okay, we really do have to go to the
You
power.
could bypass the power relay there, where the
you think
actual
that?
main station is.
Okay, that's fine. Everyone, let's go. Stay behind me, please. And she's gonna lead the way towards the
Amusingly,
the power room.
that's not hard.
Tell me about some of the
I
things
walk
that
very
you do,
slowly.
and I hurry up to walk astride and
You just see like the freaking heat thermal clip just pop out of her shotgun as you're talking to her. She like loads it back in. What do I do?
yeah. Let me know about it.
At this point,
She kind of like points to a shotgun a little bit. Like I make sure everything goes dead when it needs to.
And instead of doing
Oh, we have
the
something in common.
Yeah,
instead of doing the
so-
empty nodding that you would
Isn't that what
expect
everyone does?
from like corporate employees that are just saying things to you for small talk,
Mhm.
he looks at your gun and to like what you're wearing, but not in like a creepy way, but like in this assessing way, like he's making a plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, "Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you."
Doesn't
Okay.
everyone shoot a biggie?
Make an insight check. This is more just like how she's going to perceive what's happening here, not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's 19.
Yeah, he looks like he, instead of just making weird small talk, it sounds like he's actually taking inventory.
Okay. It's fine. She's fine with it then. If I rolled low, I was gonna have her be like, "What are you fucking doing? Don't be fucking weird." But she's,
Yeah.
but no, she's fine. It's like, all right, cool. Behind me, please.
All right. He did blatantly ignore you. To
Yes.
Right.
That's it. It seems to be a theme.
Val
He
is
needed
definitely
to know.
behind you, if only because
She has no choice.
he walks real slow.
Yeah. All right, so we're heading towards the power room.
he just hears me every once in a while rolling something. So,
I do ask the other two what they do at some point.
Oh, I build things.
You built things.
Yeah.
Is that how you got rid of the mechs that cornered you?
Oh no, I shot Zen.
Lots of guns? I see lots of little guns.
Lots of little guns, lots of big guns.
Oh.
And I pat the big guns on Val's shoulders. Turns out there's 3 of them.
And are those shields and barriers and a physical shield?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Excitedly, yes, shields are my favorite.
Interesting.
Turns out the riot shield always equipped.
plus 2 to AC.
Interesting.
And then the other shield comes up, which may or may not give me an extra AC. We'll have to talk about that later. But it does allow me to impose disadvantage.
Double shield.
And you, Jason, right?
That is correct.
Excellent. How did you deal with your, I assume you also had a mech encounter?
Of
That's
course.
looking at your chest.
Oh, this is nothing.
Great. Glad to hear it. I take it you can take a hit.
A couple, yes.
How else did you take care of that threat?
Oh, you make it stay still, and then you blast it from far.
With
Interesting.
a 22 insight check, was it really nothing?
I mean, it hit pretty hard. Like he's
He's just not impressed.
he's not. Let's say percentage wise, he's like at still 75%. So he's still fine. Like it looks bad, but he's like just kind of a little charred. It's just like, oh no, yeah, it's nothing.
All right.
Some Arctic charm?
Mm-hmm. Fish.
I made a joke about fish.
Get it.
Fishuma, le poisson.
Does this take longer than a
Le
minute?
You
poisson.
get around the systems long enough, and you see in everything.
Does this whole conversation?
Yeah, just going
Yeah.
from point
We're
A
walking,
to
trying to
point
talk.
C.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna deactivate some of this stuff that only lasts a minute.
I think I'm good.
Pretty sure the bear lasts.
Does it? Let's find out.
1 minute, yeah.
Oh.
So as you are,
You just
there you go. Yeah, just Max, like, just keep, like, stand by. At this point, Dresden goes, well, if we get to the power room, we can, if we reboot, it should reboot the mechs too, which would be good to get them to stop acting the way they are. And at this point, everybody make a perception check.
I'm so good at those.
Ooh,
Oh, you're telling me this is a bad idea?
I am ironically good at those.
natural 1.
Ooh.
Natural 20. And if you'd like, I can roll for
Full
both of my
spectrum.
dudes.
Just one at a time.
Full spectrum. See everything. I got a 22.
Okay.
21.
21.
Wow. Me subtly analyzing everyone's strengths misses perfectly whatever happens next.
You guys hear,
I don't hear shit.
it's like marching mechs. And then a door.
I'm going to say mechs incoming.
A door from where you came, Kat, from the robotics area.
Mm-hmm.
That center door pops open, which you guys have made some time away from that by now, right? And you can hear the marching and like just firing going through the hallway, people screaming. This sounds like an ungodly number of mechs. Like most of the offline mechs that are in storage have now come online.
Do I
This
know
is
how
an
many mechs were in that room?
Huh?
Do I know how many mechs were stored there?
Make a history check with advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna make a history check.
You can do it. This would have the
I
advantage
would
deal
know.
with the robotics one.
Well, I'm not using that d20. Oh my bitches.
Wow. 2 4s.
I got a 4 too. I got a
11.
4.
11,
16.
16,
7.
7. Okay, so
I guess I'll roll.
you,
Might as well, right?
Also a natural 1.
okay, so based on
Where am
What
I?
is that?
all of you guys putting it together, you're like anywhere from 15 to 50.
You guys, that does not sound very good.
Don't you guys have overload? You guys can take those mechs.
I can take 4.
Yeah, that's
4.
not 50.
4. I'll take like 10 of them probably.
They are vulnerable to lightning.
Yeah.
What do we have for lightning?
They're
We're keeping moving. We're not. We're
You
not
keeping
standing.
moving?
We're not standing.
Yeah, no,
okay.
we're
You get to
walking
the
and
door
talking.
that is the life support / power room,
Mm-hmm.
power supply room. It is locked. Red light.
Hacking it.
This is suboptimal.
She's gonna. Tess is gonna like walk back, and then you like see her glow blue, getting ready to smash through it if she has to.
All right. I'll give it one shot. And there's no way this die rolls another 1, right?
Why would you use it?
Oh, that's not a 10, so it's 16.
16. And this is what type of check were you doing? Engineer or electronics to get in there?
They're the same.
Okay. Well, I guess tell me, were you trying to like
Play with
hack
software or
into the
hardware?
Omni tool or like play around with the wiring on the?
Definitely the wiring, because
Okay.
the Omni tool hasn't worked for me in the past, and I'm pragmatic.
Okay, so yeah, you're like picking around and like shoot, opens up.
Super. In we go.
Probably disappointed.
Still.
All right, get in.
I really like them.
All right, you guys are gonna go there. She's gonna stand guard at the door.
Okay.
You want me to leave it open?
Yeah, just
Okay.
keep it open. Last thing we need is for it to close, and then you can't get it back open again.
What does it smell like?
This room? It smells.
Get advantage.
Ozone.
Get
Ozone.
advantage on
It
smell
smells
checks.
fairly untouched by the smells of like the battle.
I
going
don't
on
smell death.
Here. However, no, you do smell death.
Oh,
I understand. It
in
smells,
this room?
yeah, in this room you do.
There's death in this room.
I will explain. Yeah. This
All right,
room,
let's come on. Let's go.
Yeah, this room is blinking red. Just constantly blinking. It's in emergency mode. And as the room is blinking, it's not as strong a smell as the hallways, but you guys look around, probably not you with your natural one again, but like,
I wonder what the error is.
yeah, looking around, there are dead workers all around the grounds. Like just
Son of a
all
bitch.
over the area. This place has already been hit. And you hear vroom, 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 and
Oh, I know.
3 riot mechs, which are like a Loki mech, but have been upgraded to be more to quell the population when in need.
Good.
Begin coming out, and 1 Fenris mech starts walking out. And that's a good part for us to pause and take a break real quick before we can. So, Kat, once again, who are our sponsors for today?
Yeah, so that would be Druidcraft, who makes beautiful things, and if you use the code Lizards10 on their Etsy, and soon to be, possibly already because timey-wimey bullshit, website, you can get 10% off. I don't know that I said that sentence in the right order. But anyway.
English is difficult.
Right?
It is.
Then you should check out the podcast. You want to do what? Because they're pretty cool.
Huh?
Alright, so
Some shady.
check out those promos and we'll be right back.
Dude, what?
You want to do what? I want to find the crystal ball to listen to Lizards on Locations. It's my favorite podcast.
I'll look over here.
Is this one?
Oh, that's a shoe.
Echo, what are you looking for?
A crystal ball, sending stones, or even a watching pool. I just need to know what's happening with my favorite adventurers of Lizards and Locations. They're learning magic and practicing mischief in the halls of Strixhaven, and I need to know what happens next.
Shut up, you freaky fairy. There are people here who wish to speak, you know. Bickle, I found your invisible underwear.
I'm not falling for that again. Remember to leave the cloth on at all times.
Why? It'll let in the spirits?
No, the sun will hit it funny and burn your fucking house down. You smashed it!
How much?
There's poop on it.
At least I can still listen to my favorite podcast. You want to do what?
Alright, welcome back from that little break from us. And roll
I
initiative.
feel break.
Initiative.
Roll
Can
that.
I,
Initiative.
can I re-roll? Because I hate the ones I already rolled.
No?
I got the same thing.
The ones, you mean the one?
No, I have disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the same thing that I rolled before anyway, but
But you hadn't actually said
Very
roll
nice.
for
It's a shame.
initiative
It
yet.
was meant to be. Fate decided.
I guess that, man.
Alright, anybody 20 or higher?
Yes.
Yes.
21.
20.
Very nice.
It was a natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh.
You know what that means.
Yes, I do!
Surprise!
So you roll a
also-
natural. So you,
I rolled 2 natural ones in a row, then a natural 10, and then on the same die because I
You
put
believed.
my heart in the cards.
You Barbie
It's
believe.
a natural 20.
you got the thing that I've got where it's like coin flip on that critical hit or critical strike.
Let's see.
I don't, but it sure seems like it.
I want to use that so much. It's so
Put a
tempting.
little
every
star
time.
next to you because you're special.
Yeah! I was about to do a whole bunch of shit.
He said 21.
He said 21. Mine was at 23.
Yeah, it's 21.
Okay.
I don't have a surprise, bro.
Alright, and then 15 to 20. Yeah, okay. 10 to 15.
13.
Okay.
I really wish that alert feat helped more. But disadvantage sucks. I've got a 9.
Okay. So give me 1 second here. You said 13 for
You
you?
roll like a 2?
Okay.
4. But I can't be surprised.
She's not so fierce. She doesn't have +9 to her.
So what was yours, Scott?
9.
Okay.
Just 9 in general.
Yeah, Saphira, who's the least she can get is an 11.
Which fucking nuts.
Alright, so Izzy will get a surprise room. But let me kind of paint a picture for you guys. So you're in this room that has kind of a few stations going on here. The life support systems you guys would know to be over on this side. Okay. And the power systems that would control like rebooting, stuff like that, would be these monitors up here.
And we need to turn them off and back on again.
Yeah, rebooting these. You could reboot
Not the
them,
monitors.
or you don't have to. It's up to you guys if you want to try that or not. But this is the life supports. This is the electronics. This is just an extra little room here that seems to be where like a supervisor would stay, right, kind of thing. And then some tech team would just be over here.
This is the useless corner.
Yeah, this is the useless
for the
right,
people don't do shit.
to help you guys out, viewers, because these are not like minis that we want to use. But we have over here is going to be Tess. Okay, right here is going to be Dresden. Then we have Batsy once again, and then we have Izzy, and then we have Jason. Okay. These are 3 Rampart. Sorry, not Rampart. They're called Riot Mechs. These are the service mechs. Riot Mechs, and then here is the Fenris mech. So with that being said, Izzy, you're up.
Okie dokie. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Would you say that all of these guys are within 6 feet of each other?
6 meters.
6 meters, whatever, 6.
That's very different.
It is the 6 meters, right? Okay, so that would be 3 spaces. These two, I'd say if you focused on this one right here, these 2 would be, but the Fenris would not be. They're 8 meters.
And would you say that he is 48 meters away from within?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm going to point my hand again. Cast Overload.
Okay, so you're doing that overload thing again? Alright, and that's a dex save I make for each one, is that correct?
All 3 of them make a dex save.
Okay. So we're going to call
So
these
the spark-
R2, R3.
The spark comes from my fingertip, bounces on the ground, hits him, and then it's a spark arches out, hits the other 2, and doesn't quite get the Fenris.
Okay. First one is...
Now it smells like ozone.
Now it's
Oh,
gonna...
yeah.
First one's a 5.
Does not save.
Second one... Also a 5. I rolled the exact same thing.
Does not save.
Third one is a 16.
Saves.
Okay.
Okay, so it is 11 damage.
11.
Lightning.
And it's lightning?
Yes.
And they're all primed now, correct?
And they are all primed lightning.
Okay. Now, if they succeed, do they still get primed? Do we know if that was...
It doesn't. Oh yeah, let me look it up real quick.
I knew it was
It
Mordish.
so a target becomes primed lightning until my next turn and must make a dexterity.
Okay, so I'm going to say the prime
They're
happens...
automatically
I'm
primed.
going to say prime happens no matter what. The
Yep.
dex save is whether the damage they take now
Yeah.
or half of it. That
They're
makes
auto-
perfect sense to
They're
me.
automatically primed.
So that means they all... what was the damage that you said? It was 11, right?
11, so it's 22.
22? All right. And that one would still take 11, even though it would take half, it still gets doubled to back to 11. So,
All right.
that's a big chunk. It's like... They'll give you in perspective because these are new creatures you're not really familiar.
Right.
That's like... 22 is like 1/3 of them. I guess that's a big chunk, you know? So that's good damage there.
Right on. And then I'm going to use a bonus action. Would you say that the one closest to me is within 24 meters?
The one closest to you is absolutely within 24. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to set my tactical focus on that creature as the center of the 6 meter radius.
Okay. So that means is it like concentrating on them or is that like
It's not a concentration thing. I'm basically setting an area where an effect that I can do will happen within.
Okay, cool.
And the one I'm going to
Sounds
use...
very tactician-like.
Yes, I'm so glad you noticed. I'm gonna say... Let's do pin down.
Pen down?
Let's do pin down.
Okay.
So, within the tactical focus, when a hostile creature attempts to move out of the focus, 2 target creatures of my choice can use reaction to make an attack of opportunity, and if both attacks are successful, their movement becomes 0, they fall prone.
Awesome. And they're not intelligent in that way, so they don't give a fuck, so they don't know. Yeah. Alright, cool.
So, if 2 of you are in the focus...
And
there's
that thing tries to
something
leave
there.
it, then it would get it dead. Cool.
And that
You guys
is my opportunity.
you guys all have like monitors that like essentially
You can see
visors that would like pop up, and you can see on your visors a special like tactical circle starts developing in this area right here. So you guys would be familiar that based on your guys'
The tactical circle.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I thought that was a myth.
For the sake of overload,
Huh?
technically they're only primed until the start of my next turn, but I know I'm at the top of the round.
We're fine.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll
I'm
do it
not
at the-
gonna punish you for an extra point. Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm gonna shockwave these motherfuckers so hard.
I'm so excited.
All right. So with that being said, it's now your turn.
Yay! No, I get
You went from getting
Okay.
skipped, by the way, the first time to getting the double.
Listen, I'm in my element.
Tech shit.
This song is called "The Eternal War" by Michael Ghelfi.
Very cool.
It's very
Oh, some feature cards.
Lock down that Fenris.
lock down the Fenris.
Yeah, because it's gonna charge at us and blow something up.
Because
I
I,
don't
was
have-
would never.
because
It's the
I was
only thing I
totally
can do.
preparing my turn. That tactical circle does what?
The tactical circle has pin down. So if two people are in it, I can tell them basically. And I'm saying this out loud because it's a tactics thing.
You're good.
That's the whole point of my character. Is I'm like, I create like a visible technological bubble, and
Yeah.
I look at the two of you that I perceive to be the ones that get up close and personal, which I perceive as you two. And
It's
I
mostly just me, I'm pretty sure. Don't you have a sniper rifle?
No.
Oh, no. Oh.
No,
You
I
would
was
think
I
it's-
was going to, but then it didn't work the build.
Okay. Never
I
mind.
just based on him taking a giant blow to the chest and being like, whatever,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fair.
you being like, what do I do?
Yeah.
I'm like, you two, in the range, if that mech tries to leave, you keep him in there.
You got it.
Cool.
And honestly, that's all the range does, is that I can direct you while you're in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the next thing I will do, because I'm out of spell slots, is
Oh right, I needed to look that up.
Warlocks. What can you do?
what can you
I don't have
do?
a whole lot of spell slots either.
True, and you only have one spell.
Yeah, I would have two, but I decided to buff that one up because it was just too useful. Fun
I would have two, but I don't. Puts on 2 pairs of sunglasses.
You always have to have two in case Barbie needs one.
Yeah.
In case Optimus Barbie needs it.
Anyway, I'm just gonna fire my gun at the one that's in the tactical focus.
Okay.
So, gun down, fire away, blasting. I rolled pretty good, so that's 24.
That hits for sure.
Okay, and then that's a d12.
That's one closest you said, right? That's in
Yes.
the tackle. Okay.
So that's 10 piercing.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to activate the barrier.
Yeah. And what gun? That's the assault rifle gun, right? The-
Yes, it's the Argus.
Yeah. So the machine gun, the assault rifle comes out. So it's currently got this looking around as it's trying to like kind of regain itself from being overloaded, and then as it does, and like it starts taking just immediately like bullet holes start going through it. They seem to have no shields, by the way.
Especially, I mean, not after getting overloaded anyway.
Yeah, especially.
Overloaded. Again, overload. Really good versus mechs.
Listen, I'm learning. Yeah, and that is my second turn.
Nice.
Does anyone know incinerate? No.
I had incinerate, and then I dropped it for a more.
I think I have
supporting
incinerate.
thing. I took first aid instead.
Why do we need incinerate?
Incinerate, not to metagame,
Let's metagame. Do it.
but incinerate and basically fire damage is especially effective against armored targets.
Sweet.
All right. So Dresden is up now. He's going to. You see him, and he activates his Omni tool, and all of a sudden, disappears.
Oh, I should summon a fucking drone.
Probably.
I forgot all about the
and that is
drones.
his turn. Jason, you're up.
Would you say that I'm within, let's say, 36 meters of the all 3 of those riot mechs?
Yeah.
100 feet.
Yeah.
No, just checking. Just checking.
I don't think the map is that big.
It's a good question to ask because I'm not great at this stuff, so
That's fair.
it allows me to count them out, get used to it a little bit.
I'm just laughing. It's like,
Yeah.
am I within 100 feet of that guy? Like,
That is
I mean-
an incredible range, honestly.
yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna choose those 3 riot mechs, and they're gonna make a Constitution save.
Let's see if we're good at that.
Are the riot mechs also
Not
susceptible
awful, but
to
they're definitely
electricity
Dex. They
though?
just roll like shit.
Yeah, they're mechs.
Oh wait.
So electricity that does 3d8 is better
Oh,
than
they suck at
fire
combat.
damage.
They suck. Okay, well they rolled good.
Just
First one is a
making
19. Sorry, subtract one. 17. The next one is a dirty one.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
And the third one is a 16. So I think
16,
the
yeah.
second one's only fails, I'm guessing, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll try. He's locked down.
Okay, what does that? Does it mean he's stunned or
He has movement 0.
movement 0? Okay.
And also is baned. So anytime he takes an attack roll or a saving throw, he has negative D4.
I'm going to make a note to that, so I know.
Also, you are concentrating for what that's worth.
I'm gonna, because of the number of guys, I'm going to pull out my riot shield.
I'm saying there's a lot of guys.
Just a couple guys.
This guy's afraid of a couple guys.
Well,
This guy. This guy is guys.
It depends on the context of a couple of guys.
Sure,
Depending on the
I'm,
situation, I'm either excited about a couple of guys or I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
That's in character, Izzy.
Why would you be excited?
Well,
I'm up front, right?
Yeah, you're this guy right here.
you know.
So yeah, I'll put
No.
away my rifle and I will pull out a riot shield, but I can't pull out the pistol without causing an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, you're.
So
Oh,
putting away my
yeah.
pulse rifle, pulling
Okay.
out a riot shield.
That's free action.
Yeah. And then I can't pull out a pistol because that's an action.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I said you could sleight of hand it to try for bonus action, but it could, if you fail it, it takes your full action.
Yeah. That's fine.
We're going to use the same idea with the reloading.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you have to declare it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, you just declare it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That works. I'll move. Well, is he right next to me?
Yeah, Izzy's 2 meters from you.
All right. I'll move in front of Izzy.
Okay.
Are those walls what I'm looking at?
So wall, entrance, wall.
Okay. Not that it matters because what I'm planning to do goes through walls anyway.
Yeah, those are full walls.
Got it.
Covered walls.
I've played enough Mass Effect to know that Shockwave goes through walls.
Yeah. If anybody needs to know, these walls are full. They go to the roof.
You said you work in IT, correct?
That's right.
Okay, that says a lot about you as a person. Steps in front of you.
Wow.
Everything Jason says is like, is that good?
Get in the circle.
Oh, do I need to get to the circle?
Yeah, you want to be in the circle.
That's
so
the
you
only
can
way
be
the thing
control.
works.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll get to the circle.
Okay. How big was the circle? Sorry, was it
Step
4
in
meters
front of you.
radius?
It's a 6 meter radius.
6 meter radius. That's huge. So honestly, that would put you
Holy
right there.
balls.
All right, I'll be in the circle. I'm in the circle. Oh.
So you won't have to be engaged with them to still be in the circle. So that's good.
And as a
seems to
bonus
be-
action, I can change what the circle does.
This seems to be the extent of the circle.
Awesome.
Can you move like 2 meters to the right real quick? Please?
Oh, 2 meters to the right.
Yes, please.
Am I still within the circle?
Right there. There you go.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Barely.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but some shit's coming through.
No, please, by all means. I take directions very well.
I mean, he's not wrong. He just did the thing that I asked him to do, so yeah.
Izzy, who's just thinking about dicks. What's that?
Anything else for you?
Hey, Izzy, what you doing? Think about dicks?
You ever think about cocks?
Let's see. I think that's
No, not very much.
all I can do. I did an action for the spell,
Mhm.
and then I
And you moved, and you took out the your riot shield.
for a free action. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all. Well, yes, yeah, because that's an action too. Okay.
All right. So Finn, aka Iron, is going to charge. They're going to do their boom, 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 and they're going to do their. Oh my gosh, what's the word for this? Pounce. Pounce. That's the word. Pounce. Jew. And they have disadvantage. Just look first what you did to me. Still good roll, but it's not a natural 20. So, with the pounce, I'm assuming a dirty 20 would hit. Yeah, okay. So, this is going to be bludgeoning damage. Now remember, everybody, that bludgeoning, melee, gets through shields. It doesn't get affected by shields. So, something to think about.
You don't say.
Shield, not barrier and not tech shield. Just the basic armor shields. Those are kinetic shields, technically.
Yeah. Therefore, things
They're based
going
on speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your fist doesn't go fast enough to activate them.
Good fucking roll, though.
I must say, as my
maxed out
fellow
my
humans have said, this feels like deja vu!
I maxed my roll, so that's a 13 bludgeoning. 2 6s.
At least it's only bludgeoning.
Yeah. So, and then make a strength save for me again, just to see if you get prone.
Wait, that's not right. Oh, that is right. It did take off the shield.
You're good. Yeah.
Make a strength save, you said?
Yeah. There's a button that you can put for bypass shield, or you can push for double shield.
Did the pounce not use his shield or no?
The pounce would not use shields. No.
Okay, so you need to go bring the shield back.
Yeah, your
and
shield's
do
still
5
up.
more, well, okay. And do 5 more damage to your health, but I guess type in 15 and then regen.
No, there's a button on the left that can hit no shield.
Or 10 and then.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it says bypass or
Okay.
double shield.
Okay,
Okay, I see.
got it.
Okay.
That hurt.
I was playing that a little bit. So that's gonna hurt. You make a strength save for me?
Yes.
Could be worse. The natural 20 would have been bad.
Yes.
I got 12.
12 just fails it. Like you needed a 13.
Damn.
So you are prone.
Well,
So it's, once again, you have a Fenris mech on top of you.
At least I'm not stunned.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, that
Yes.
ends Fenris' turn. Now it is the first riot mech that's up in the front here. This one specifically here is interesting because it's in this tactical cloak thing.
That's right. I gotta make a con save.
It's going to drop a hex shield. It's going to use that.
I have a fun question.
Oh, sweet. That works.
Yeah.
Because I just
Which I would have
realized
that a
that this
second
one
ago.
skill is a reaction and Mary primed a
What is it?
target. Can I use my reaction even
You
though?
could, yeah. I could let you. We could work on that. Yeah.
Is it within the one that's primed? Is it within 12 meters
there's
of me?
3.
One of the ones that's primed is it within 12
12 meters from
of,
you.
Yeah.
I have a question, John.
4, 6, 8, 10, just barely. Yeah.
So. Oh gosh. Wait for it.
One.
Wait for it. That's pretty good.
Nate, one thing at a time, honey.
I know, but it's related to my turn.
But
Okay, yeah. Do your turn thing.
So I made a con save because I was attacked, and I got a 20.
That's
doesn't-
fine. Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything, right?
Yeah, you mean you're still concentrating.
Okay.
Yep.
You're super So it's
Infilade
locked
it.
in.
Because I don't actually know what the word infilade means. I detonate it.
Okay, so you detonate the.
closest one.
The one that's
closest
within 12
one.
meters.
Does
Yeah.
it take the 3d6 again? Is that what the.
I don't know what detonate means. I thought you knew what that
That's okay.
meant.
Lightning. Each
3d4.
creature. Oh, I got it. It's right here. 3d4.
Yeah, so I do
I have a table
that.
for it.
Okay.
So if you guys ever need help, I have a table.
Alright, so the first one is not primed anymore then.
Yeah.
So when she said that, I started hacking into it and sent my little nanites at it. They flew out of a little
They swarm it.
out of a little slot in
G.I.
my
Joe
shoulder
movie style?
armor. They
Yeah.
just kind of swarm out.
I rolled straight 2s. Or actually, do you want to roll it since it's your. Thing?
Sure, what is it?
Bisexual twos.
3d4.
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 That's a d4, and that's a d4. Ah, come here.
I want to take that out of your guys' hands.
Ooh.
You
Here,
roll better
roll
than
it.
straight dudes.
That's a 1, and a 4, and a 3. So
8.
8. That is better
And
than
that's
straight two.
lightning damage, so that's double damage. Cool.
Doesn't it also arc to a nearby
I don't know
deck
if
as well?
I don't know if the prime.
The detonation will not, but the actual lightning arc will.
Does it?
Sorry,
When the lightning goes off, in a 4, I think it's 4 meter. I think in a 4 meter also gets
meter
it.
radius. Yeah.
Also gets it with 1d4.
So that would be the one next to it.
It's a 1d4.
Yeah. Yeah, it says down here.
That would be 3.
3.
Which is 6. Every little bit.
We make a really good team. I fist bump the air. I'm really high up though. I can't
Without
hit.
looking away from the things that are trying to kill me, I sort of assume that you're making a gesture at me, and I thumb up.
Yeah.
Actually, the Fenris is in 4 too.
So I roll again, or are you just gonna go?
No, it's gonna use the same 1d4,
Six.
which is 3, right?
Yeah.
Which it's also vulnerable to.
Zap.
And it also hits Jason. No, I'm just kidding.
Should really learn what infilade means, guys.
Okay, cool.
Infilade. What?
That's
Alright,
what
I
it's
got your
called.
reaction. That was your reaction for this round done. I have you did your concentration save done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying with the other this riot mech is it drops what's called a hex shield as a bonus action. So you see this 2 meter tall, so about the size of a person, right, roughly, and wide. So it takes up a full space. It's a hexagon shield. So it's just like shield. It's like this energy shield, and it's all made out of hexagons. It now has full cover. It's going to use its action to use its katana, which is actually a name for a shotgun, to attack person who attacked it earlier with this shield. That's gonna be Izzy.
What?
You did the lightning on
It's
it.
just a word. I mean, it doesn't roll.
That is a
I'm scared.
13 to hit.
Does not hit.
I know what the
Barely.
skill does.
Well, fine then. That ends that one's turn. So that brings us next to Tess. Back to you on deck.
Cool.
I'm just really good at dodging bullets.
Yeah,
Like
and it's a shotgun, so it's like a spray, so it just like just around you.
It glanced off the barrier without taking any points.
Yeah. Just,
Well, now I'm conflicted because I was going to try and get 2 different targets with the shockwave, but now I cannot do that.
what's your distance of shockwave?
It's 12 meters, but it's in a straight line, 2 meter bursts. So and I can't get the 2 that are because they're not lined up correctly.
Which
These 2 are lined up. Yeah.
Right, but the first one is not primed anymore.
But
That's fine. You've got the other one still. Fine.
theoretically, this one is primed, right?
Yeah.
So by detonating this one, it would still react to that one.
Would it go through the wall like that?
It's lightning, totally.
I'm gonna say, for the purpose of this, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the only reason why is we're dealing with a lot of metal right now on these walls. They're a type of alloy.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with you.
It
So-
totally.
So move me forward so that
electrically-
until I have those 2
How much
lined up.
space do you have just right now?
I have 12 meters of
Okay,
movement.
should be
so.
fine. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Luckily, it's not one of those
10.
aluminum or stainless
12.
steel.
Will that line me up?
Yeah, and you are also in the range of the, what do you call it now, too? The tactical.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm going to cast Shockwave. And it's a cascading, basically. So it's going to hit the one in front first.
Yeah, that one. Okay, go ahead.
It's going to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 9.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. And then that's going to take 13 force damage.
Okay, how do you want to kill that?
And is not okay. It's just gonna blow up.
Yeah.
You just see it like kind of launch itself into the air and explode. Like there's bits flying everywhere. It's also knocked prone, but I guess it doesn't matter. And then it'll one more, and then the I guess the fourth will explode and detonate the second one in that line. So he is also going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Keep rolling like shit. There's 5.
Nope. All right, so that is going to take, I guess, the same amount, or do you want me to re-roll it?
Reroll. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, do we roll it for yours? I can't remember. I think we just kept it the same.
We just kept it, so that's 13 damage.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll roll for the
And that's thunder damage or
That's-
lightning?
force damage, I'm pretty sure.
And then you have to roll to detonate the second guy.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I can roll it because it's Or no, let's let Andrew roll it because Cat rolled the last one. So
Yeah.
that's 3d4 for
It
the
is.
lightning.
Yeah, it is four damage.
Okay, so they're not vulnerable to that, but they're gonna,
Wow.
still get detonated.
They explode.
Which guy's the one that's incapacitated? Well, not incapacitated, but 0 movement speed. And
The one that's got this one right here.
Yeah, 6. That's 6 on the detonation.
6 on the detonation.
So
Yeah.
makes it 12.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, so he's fucking bound too.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys just wreck through those two.
And then the extra little arc is 1 damage.
1 damage on the other one, which is double the 2.
So just fucking bowling for mechs.
Yeah. You're no longer concentrating, by the way, now because that. Unless you can move it to a different person, but that guy's gone now too.
yeah, no,
Now,
I don't
I-
think I'm moving.
I do have a couple things I have to do because now, theoretically, no one's within the 2-meter radius, so these things do blow up. I just want to keep aware. So lore-wise, when mechs die, they seem to blow up within a 2-meter radius, like one space from them. So you do see them blow up. Just remember that if you ever fight other mechs in the future.
Noted.
Noted.
2 mechs left: the Fenris and the third one. Anything else for Tess?
That's a good question. Yeah, I'll activate my barrier.
Okay.
Because I haven't used the bonus action. So I'll use a bonus action to activate my barrier.
Cool.
And
Patsy,
then-
you're up.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
Good turn.
Teamwork.
Hey, you guys are built to be on the same teams.
I'm gonna realize that I'm a really cool engineer and can cast Overload without any fucking tech points. I'm gonna cast Overload.
Okay.
Wait, really?
What do you mean by tech points? Is that spell slot? Or is
Yeah.
that like-
Well, it's like spell slots, but yeah.
You can just
It's like a cantrip
infinitely
for you
cast
then?
Overload? That's wild.
So like a cantrip.
It's basically a cantrip.
That's fucking cool.
God damn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Overload.
You can only hit one of them because it's like within 6 feet of each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And what's the distance
Or
on
6
upload?
meters.
I guess I can move between all of them? Is there only one of them?
There's 2, but you don't have the room
Fenris
to get in between.
and Riot Mech.
It's more than 8 meters to get in between.
Plus, it doesn't matter. They have to be close to each other.
Yeah.
Detonation.
Key. Well, I'll still just attack it because it's a lot of electricity now.
Note to self, John.
Oh wait,
Chain lightning. Fucking.
Wait.
Fuck's mix.
I have extended leap.
Planning encounters.
Are they within 12 meters of each other?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes.
I have extended leap, which means I can hit both.
Are you like a sorcerer? Like what the fuck are you?
I prepared the higher level version of
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not mad at you. I think it's great.
Because I'm a really good engineer.
The heroes be heroes, man.
Engineer.
Fuck, all right.
Engineer is essentially
Engineer
wizard.
is my favorite guy. Still,
Okay.
yeah, I cast it at the guy, and
I guess cleric? It's like a cleric?
Cleric.
Yeah.
It overloads what you're using. So this prime sim, correct, Mary?
Well, I mean,
Huh?
adept is
Just
the
prime
is the
sim, like
wizard.
you were. Is it overload
Yeah,
what
well,
you're
yeah,
It
but
primes.
it's not
Prime's
really
lightning, yeah.
using? Okay.
If they live.
Yeah.
So I type into my cool little ARM computer, because why not? And hack into it and make it short circuit and shoot itself with electricity, and then its buddy with
What about
electricity.
short circuit?
Okay, 36.
Dex save, right?
Yeah, dex save. For both of them.
Okay, first one is the Fenris.
Yeah,
They got 16 plus 3, so 19.
that passes.
And
Yeah,
then the
okay.
second one also is natural 16. So I rolled really well.
Jeez. Yeah, they both
It's
pass.
okay, they
That's
still
18.
take half damage
Which
from
still doubles.
17.
So they take 17 damage then.
Yeah.
By the way, not only can extended leap go as far as 12 meters, it also has 5 other targets.
Oh, that's true. Fuck.
Remind me to never use Overload before you get the chance again.
Okay.
The other one
They're
I
still
can
standing.
take instead of extended leap is heavy overload. which
And they're
increases
primed?
the-
It turns into D8.
Yeah, they're primed lightning.
Yeah, they're primed lightning, but I did it, so I don't think I can infilade them.
Okay.
That'd be a lot.
You also use reactions.
I already did, that's true.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no bonus actions unless I shoot with a gun, so.
Alright.
That's okay, I have a thing that I can do.
Sweet.
Alright, that is Bax's turn. Now it's the.
But wait, it's Val's turn.
Oh, yeah, do your thing.
And did you decide whether or not I can use my Omni Shield and my Riot Shield?
No, I don't. I think it stacks. If it's a physical shield versus like a kinetic shield,
Yes,
It
AC
stacks?
versus a...
They both do AC. Omni Shield is 1 AC, Riot Shield is 2 AC.
Yeah, it's. I guess what I'm asking you is this a kinetic shield or is this a riot?
The
shield?
Riot Shield is not a kinetic shield, it's a physical shield.
The other
And
one
the
is,
Omni Shield is a kinetic shield.
but it's like
It's an Omni weapon.
omni weapon.
Yeah.
You can't use both. Then,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Can I have both so that I can use the reaction with the Omni Shield but not stack the AC?
Explain that again.
The Omni Shield also allows me to impose disadvantage on an attack roll. Can I stack that but just not the +1 AC?
So you want to take the bonus for riot shield +2, but the reaction of the omni shield +1?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, probably not. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the +1. I just have 2 shields up. One that allows me to impose disadvantage, one that gives me the AC bonus.
She wants the AC and the disadvantage.
So you don't want to get the AC bonus. You just want the I'll allow because an omni tool is equipped. It's fine. Yeah. You're on thin ice.
I mean, otherwise, I would just stab people with my Omni tool.
Yeah.
It's just the balance of stacking shields.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but what if my character holds 2 shields? It's like, well,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a magic shield.
Not even Captain America does. She.
But it should. Can you imagine if you just started throwing
dual
shields?
shields.
Well, it's not even holding 2 shields. It's having 2 shields on one arm.
Yeah.
It's essentially
But
what's
one's
happening.
a magic shield, which means it doesn't have any real weight to it.
Hmm.
So, with my action, which I totally planned and then forgot.
I have an idea for that. If you're looking up something,
Sure.
you could instigate a program that you could use. That's basically a upgrade to if you're wearing a shield, you can add that program to the Omni tool and like upgrades the shield that
That's
you're
cool.
holding.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it would like fit within the game rules.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Salvo,
Okay.
Salvos.
which is basically magic missile.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot some glowing plasma bolts out my cool armor. Betsy's gonna type in the correct code, because I'm just a shield.
What's
She's the smart
that?
one?
Detonates.
If
Oh.
anybody's primed. Oh, I primed.
You just primed them.
Interesting.
That's okay. I'm looking.
Each dart hits a creature.
Mm-hmm.
I was just making sure 2 of them could hit the same creature.
Yeah. So your omni tool.
Do you want to hit
Makes-
the same creature or
Well,
one? for
2
each?
of them would hit the same creature, and one would hit another creature.
So it's essentially magic missile, but detonates.
Yeah. So your omni tool takes in like a little bit of like just a little bit of shrapnel, and then all of a sudden the shrapnel gets bigger and it shoots out.
Sure.
Your omni tool.
That's nice. This one is gonna hit the closest one, and the other 2 are gonna zip around to hit the other dude.
Okay. So you get 3 bolts of it.
Yeah, the first guy takes 4 + 1 damage, 5 damage,
And detonates.
and detonates, whatever that means.
3d4.
3d4 lightning.
I should really paint these. That's 5, 6 damage for the other dude,
Okay.
and then they both detonate.
Yes.
If they're both primed.
Fuck.
Priming and detonating is pretty good.
That's a 2, 6, 7 for both guys.
Lightning, yes.
7 lightning for them. 2. They're not close enough to lightning each other's.
Okay.
No, not for
So that's
the
14.
cascade.
Fenris one is gone.
Again, Jason.
And you said it was 7 times 2
That works.
14.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
fucking
the last one is on Death's Door. Yeah. This one does explode. It does affect you, and it does affect
And you're
you.
prone, so you can't.
Yeah, you automatically fail to save. You would get to make a dex
Why
save.
does she automatically fail?
He's
they're
prone.
Does prone automatically fail?
We can see if it's disadvantage.
Isn't it?
It's possible.
For what? For dex saves?
Yeah. Prone creatures. Only movement option is to crawl unless it uses the stand-up. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of it. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. It doesn't technically say anything about dex save.
Oh, you can make this. You can try it then.
Yeah,
really
rules
doesn't-
as written says you can go do it.
And just make it. Yeah, because I could be like, woo, roll out of the way.
It would make sense, at least disadvantage.
My rules luring, balanced and fair.
Try and roll.
Ah! Can I take that roll or no?
Will be a 22, sir.
22 is going to pass. Yeah. You'll take half damage.
You said it. You said it's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I can see it, so I get advantage. So I'm gonna roll again.
Yeah, you can see it. Like,
Barbarian.
getting ready.
Dang.
Better. Not great, but better.
What damage did I take?
It is going to be 3d4. You succeed, so you take half. Which is lightning, so you take more. Oh wait, let me double check. Any additional damage done to the mech while
11.
in this state causes it to explode. Any creature within the blah, blah, blah. It just says or take it, so if you exceed it, I guess you it doesn't say or you take half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good. Rules is written says you don't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
11 fails it, so you still take it. It is going to be 6 lightning damage. So that would double onto your shields.
Okay. Well. So what does that mean?
So 12 minus 5, right,
7.
is 7, and then half it down to 3.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my barrier to see if I can just get rid of it before I use
Okay.
my shields.
So you use a D8.
Mm-hmm. 8.
8. Yeah. So
So just I don't take damage.
yeah, you feel your shield shutting down, and also the barrier, like it just catches it right in front of you.
Well, it doesn't even hit my shields. It hits my barrier before my shield.
Oh, you're trying to see if it.
Yeah, no, it does not hit my shield.
Okay.
You used a barrier tick to roll a d8.
Yeah, and that means it doesn't hit my shields. 'Cause my
Okay.
it goes
Because
barrier,
it was 7
shield.
originally. That makes
yeah,
sense.
so it's like barrier, shield, flesh.
Okay. Yeah.
Flesh.
My fleshy body.
All right. So that one is out. It is now.
Yeah, you just see it explode, and it like of all this shrapnel like flies into her face. She just kind of closes her eyes for half a second.
There's still, by the way, there's still a hex shield right here. I'll put like this here to mark it.
Okay.
But there's a hex shield that's up here because it doesn't go away.
How nice.
This one's turn is now, and so they are going to turn invisible.
Oh,
Fuck.
as a fun fact, a wielded shield is different from your kinetic barrier,
Yeah.
but that's not the same as an omni tool, which is wielded. So
Yeah. There's so many types of shields. It's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
that's why I'm reading things.
Yeah. The kinetic shield is the little blue thing around
Yeah.
your health bar.
So it's disappeared. You guys, when you get your chance, you can make your perception checks like that, but you don't know where it's at right now. It hasn't attacked anybody this turn. Top of the round. You're up.
I'm going to move my tactical focus with my bonus action to right in between where the creature was and actually let's say right where the creature was, that 6-meter radius, and the
Well, you can make a perception check for free if you want to try to see.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you
For
look.
free.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So you notice 2 things.
And then we find it.
One, the
Izzy finds it at least.
Don't worry
it's
about it.
right here. Okay. And Dresden is right here.
Okay, so I'm going to put the tactical focus. I'm going to put the tactical focus centered on a place where it's in between my enemy and Dresden.
Okay.
Like the radius covers the mech, but does not quite reach Dresden. And I'm going to use my tactic recon. Any creature within the tactical focus loses benefits for being invisible, lightly obscured, or heavily obscured.
Okay. So we can see it now.
So it's still invisible to the eye, but your guys' eye monitor thing is just popping up with a red like silhouette of this mech
And
standing here.
in your thing, because Izzy's not gonna like say anything that will alert the mech that we know it's there, but it's like it just goes ding ding, smiley face.
All right.
And maybe you guys go okay.
You do hear Tess like.
I imagine for flavor it was like whoosh, and everyone go shit, where'd it go? And then suddenly all of your things go ding 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 ding, and you watch as this mech goes
Anything else for you?
Yes, I would like to attack it, and so I'm gonna go. Where did it go? And I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, go ahead. Pulls up the assault rifle.
13?
13 misses.
That's fine. As long as I'm interested.
Yeah. And it just like you have it lined up, but it kind of it has a like just that last moment thought that goes. It sees your gun go up and it just right by his face.
Should have burst fire.
All right. I'm guessing that ends your turn, right?
Yeah, that's all my action economy.
All right.
You keep fidgeting, Levi. On accident.
You guys notice Dresden 2 handguns right to the back of the thing's head.
I think I'm the only one that notices them.
He's dropped as he gets ready to attack. His shield comes undone.
Once you attack, your shield goes up.
First one is a 27.
Thank God he hit. Thank God he didn't back
Second
off.
one is a 26 to hit.
Well,
25 hit. 25
It
hit.
would have been pretty sad if you put them up to the guy's head and missed.
Yeah.
That's that's what I'm saying.
That would have been.
Happened to me.
That would have. Man, I would have
Except they
killed
put
the
it to my
character
head.
You're never gonna live it down.
You disgraced me.
I mean, think about it. The mechs before were like, ah, and then died.
And then
8, 6 plus sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
I think we could have taken an army of 50 of these things.
You're right.
Yeah, but
Apparently we're a little OP.
for now.
John's just gonna throw much harder things at us next time.
What? 29 damage. As he just fucking it just fucking splatters all over.
Sorry, 29?
Yeah, 29 damage.
He has sneak attack.
Oh, fair.
Tactical cloak, damage bonus, etc.
You built yourself a rogue over there. Space rogue.
Infiltrator.
Wow, John's playing an infiltrator in Mass Effect. What a surprise!
So
Also
we
gonna
do
be
have to make
Paragon.
dex saves though. I'm so sorry.
Who has to make a dex save?
Nate does, and so does.
My question is
Dresden.
mostly if I need to make
Oh
a
no,
dex
you're
save.
good. Dresden and Tess.
That's 20.
After 20, no
Five.
damage.
I'm not wearing glasses and Mary's beautiful face is in the way of the monitors.
Yes, I am.
Even
Another
if it
22.
wasn't, I couldn't see it.
22.
Yeah, I decided no
Okay,
glasses.
you are good. This one's actually not that much damage either, but it does a lot more damage. These ones explode.
I think I went for the hitting too. My body's real bad at me. So I keep putting light again on.
It doesn't like lidocaine?
No, it's happy about the light.
Okay.
Dresden fails.
Well, so much for not killing off the character.
Yeah, right. He takes 11 radiant.
What?
And then
I rolled
he
really bad too.
Radiant damage? What? This
Yeah,
is
it's a nuclear.
fucking nuke goes
yeah.
off? Okay.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
I made the riot mech myself. It's a homebrew thing,
Mhm.
and the thing I'm regretting is I made his tactical cloak an action and not a bonus action. I would have gotten an attack off.
Yeah.
But, oh well. I based it off an infiltrator, so infiltrators don't do it as a bonus action.
Oh, the tactical cloak is an action? I mean, I
You
feel like
can't
that's...
hide as a bonus action?
Huh?
You can't hide as a bonus
Tactical
action?
cloak and hide are very different things.
Yeah, that's completely
Yeah.
separate.
Alright, so that thing blows up. That ends our combat.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the thing to override the thing.
Okay, so you're running over there.
I'm gonna run to the door to make sure that the
Because-
army of mechs isn't too close.
Because Izzy seems like a really great
You get back
engineer.
up. You get back up, stand up.
Yeah.
Because Izzy
Also gonna
seems
give
like
it
an
a-
awesome engineer. Can I look around for robot parts?
That's for us.
You good? Yeah.
Sweet.
Well,
I'd
just
like
for
to
Jason.
find robot parts.
He is not meant for frontline combat. He is an assassin.
I'm gonna have Valzatz help me find robot
A
parts.
butt assassin.
Alright, make a electronics.
Assassin of
check.
butts.
Do robot parts smell any particular way, or is sight probably what
I
I'm
mean,
using?
they have like the fluids, like the oil.
Am I smelling for robot parts or looking for robot?
You're looking for them.
12.
12. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they're maxed. There's not
17
all.
to find robot bits.
Were you rolling for their name? What was it? That was.
I was regenerating.
Okay, cool. Everybody's shields would come back if you suffered any shield damage. That would come back up by now.
I sure didn't.
I
You said-
almost took damage.
Almost.
You're not that.
They
much,
each
though.
had 52 damage. Health. They're up to 15 AC.
I haven't taken any
So,
damage.
3D
I'm immortal.
3d6 plus 3d4 vulnerable. Like Jesus.
Guys, at level 3, we're almost gods.
Now
Okay.
I kill you.
He is God.
Yeah.
Yes, you are God.
As I keep getting told, I like it. I started growing it now.
I think
I
once,
didn't initially like it because it seemed odd, but now it seems appropriate.
I think once we start fighting mechs, or once we start fighting people that have their own biotics and actual tactics, we might not feel quite so overpowered.
How many robot bits do I find?
So do your investigation.
17.
17. Okay. And you're looking for anything in particular, or
Scrap bits.
Just
Scrap
whatever.
I like bits.
The thing that pisses off Tess the most, or at least that's what she feels
Little
about it.
wires, computer
There's,
chips, core systems.
okay, there's three things
Parts.
on the gel. There is a katana for each one of those riot mechs,
And
which is
how
a shotgun.
awesome are katanas?
They're-
They're basic.
Yeah, basic.
shotguns.
Two-handed hip fire.
Two-handed hip fire.
Shotguns do piercing damage. 2d6 plus whatever.
I think a katana.
I'll take
Take one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a katana. So you can add. It's called an M-23 katana. I have 3 of them, so only 3 of you can have one.
I'll take a katana. Why not?
And did you want one as well, or two?
I'm only
Check
taking
It
real
is
quick.
two-handed, so it takes up 2 slots instead of 1. But
Yeah, I'll take one.
I might throw it away later. Break it
yeah,
down
you
for
can.
bits.
You can always salvage stuff into, like, as a Mass Effect guy to help you guys out. Salvaging into Omnigel, very very useful, because then you can make stuff or sell it.
Can you break it down into bits and then add it to your shuriken to make a Percy style?
You can break it down to bits to
wildly
make mods later. Yeah.
to
you
make
can-
wildly insane guns that are just.
I'll take one of
custom
the.
guns.
I'll take one of the katanas.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make some custom.
Actually, no.
guns.
You.
I think
you took one.
these
I
three
took
are-
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ha,
I
no
get-
katana
I
for
get
you.
nothing.
I can give you half a
have it.
katana after I break it
I
apart.
don't need it. If you guys are actually going to use it, then you can keep it.
I'm gonna use it for
I'm
parts.
gonna use it because close range combat, and also I have like a thing that's specific to my character that's like I good with shotguns.
Oh.
I have a shotgun mastery.
Unfortunately, all the mods that would have been inside the riot mechs due to the explosion.
I don't even want mods. I
Would be
just
gone.
want wires and shit.
Yeah. Well, you said 17.
It's like scrap metal.
Yeah, you could grab scrap metal. I'd say make a D100 check after that.
Fun. Yeah, no, she just likes metal. She just likes stuff.
Anything on the Fenris mech, since they're all getting the katanas?
95.
95. Yeah, you're able to scavenge up most, like, between the 3 mechs.
Yeah.
Enough of the scraps of almost one mech.
And I just have really cool saddlebags to stick my metal in.
I mean, you have stuff you can put it on. Yeah, I'm sure. Zoom Batsy has the ability to.
To
Not
just,
Batsy, sorry, Val's
to just store my metal bits.
Yeah, you guys all have the ability to carry bags and stuff like that. It's not
One
like you do.
robot's worth of metal scraps.
Yeah. You can't store it on your suit if that's what you're asking, but
No.
You don't have that many pockets.
yeah.
One robot's worth of scrap metal.
Yeah. Getting some type of carrying thing might be something you guys might want to do.
Yeah.
But,
Space bag of holding.
yeah, essentially, right? You were checking out the Fenris, you said, right?
Oh, yeah, I was basically just trying to see if I could salvage the electrode that it uses for its shocking attack.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a, we'll say electronics or engineering check.
They're both plus 0, so let's go.
You could ask for help.
15. No.
15's not bad. So you're able to grab, so like you kind of open, you saw the jaw thing open up?
Yeah.
So you kind of pull out and you have like the piece that acts as a stun baton. You don't know how to equip it yet, but you have the piece that could somehow be used in that way.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I can melt it down with Omnigel. So.
Yeah, but you have essentially a component that could be used as a stun baton if you knew how to attach it.
Now, when you say jaw, does that mean it has teeth?
It doesn't have teeth. No.
Okay.
Holographic.
Josh, can you remind me how the
Not interested.
the slots work for like items?
Yeah, in what way? Like the weapons or like which ones?
Yeah, like weapons and stuff.
Yeah, so weapons, you have 4 weapon slots essentially, and a 2-handed weapon takes up 2 of them.
Okay.
So if you have 2 2-handed weapons, that would take up most of them.
Yeah,
All
so
your
your slots 4 and 4.
Omni weapons do not take up any, just so you know, because they are just part of your Omni tool. To give you guys an example, the Dresden has 2 single like handguns, and then he has 1 sniper rifle, so that takes up all 4 of his.
I think I'll drop my M. Well, so I can't carry an M3 Predator just to carry. I have to drop it.
Can you stick it in
can
your
stick it in a
bag?
bag.
You have it. You can stow it. You just can't use it in a combat.
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I see.
I'm assuming let's kind of Mass Effect doesn't approach this well because of it's just not in the way they do it. They don't do an inventory system like that. So let's kind of practice like you want something like a duffel bag, like like a military duffel.
Okay, so as far as like drawing, and stowing, I'm considering the weapons that I have like tagged as my slotted weapons are the ones that I'm able to draw and stow.
Correct. Yes. Otherwise, we're dealing to might take a full round of combat.
We could just say we're really far into the future. We know how to microscopic and unmicroscopic all our stuff. And stick
I'm
it in
trying
our
to stay
pockets.
somewhat true to it, and I think military duffel might be the best until maybe I can make a mod, like an Omni mod, that could do something like that. So
That'd be really fun.
I thought really hard about doing the weapon augment, but then I realized I wanted the processor more because the processor is way more useful.
Fair enough.
It gave me the additional save.
It's weird because if I'm being fully transparent, Mass Effect 1, when they approached this, they have
we
you
don't talk
carrying
about that.
tons of fucking armor.
We don't
What
talk
the
about
fuck is it?
We don't talk about
Yeah.
the inventory system of non-legendary edition Mass Effect 1. We don't talk about the leveling process either.
Simplifying the 30 was a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, you guys? You said 13. I want to make sure I get back to that. So you said 13 on your, or 12. It's 12 or 13, I believe, for your your electronics on the panel.
12.
12? Okay. So you are currently hacking into the system, and you're trying to do the reboot? Is what you're attempting? Okay. With a 12, it's very, very simple. You work in IT, you would be able to have access, so your DC would be pretty easy for you. There's this... And the lights kind of stop being red. They go back to their normal, slightly bluish tint. Okay?
We'll take that.
Yeah, that's not good for your eyes. It causes a lot of eye strain.
None of us are getting any sleep.
The sound of the mechs approaching has stopped.
Anybody want to check the...
Already going. I'm already halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
Can I try to hack into their chips to read what their programming is? In
What's
in an engineering investigative way?
You're trying to hack into who's? Sorry.
Just to read the mechs that are headed towards us.
They're still pretty far away. You'd have to travel. Are you guys all traveling that way? And that would be...
I'm going.
Okay.
Sure.
Is anybody doing anything else in this room before you guys go? That's what we need to know.
What can I do an investigation just to
Do a perception to look around first, yeah.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
I've already left, so I'm not. I should have said to do a perception check, but I've already said that I left. So.
No, it's gonna do it. 8.
I'm the one that's pretty good at the perception.
8?
18.
Ah.
18. There's some footlockers all around the side of this. Yeah, inside the building. This side, right here. Footlocker. And
I
then
wonder what type of shoes
there's
they
footlocker here as well.
Those are probably for those dead guys. I go over and open.
A lot of tennis
Okay.
shoes.
Skyrim, do an investigation just to kind of
Oh,
look through the
basketball.
stuff. You
I'm
know?
actually good at investigation.
Y'all just
Perception.
Y'all just looting.
Is one of
That's
them a
a lot.
ladies' foot locker?
What? I waited for you to leave.
You find a couple. You look around. You look on the table, and there's a couple. Like they look like floppy disks. Is what they look like, but they have a string on them. So you look it up, and they're entertainment vids, like movies and stuff.
Oh, interesting. Backdoor Sluts 9. What is that?
Ooh, can I have that?
Implies that there are 8 other backdoor sluts. At least, maybe
Anyway,
more.
21.
21. Looking through, you find a couple things that kind of interest you. There's a lab coat that has ID badges in it.
I take the ID badges.
Okay, so you take the ID badges, look at it. They all are. You look at the faces, and yeah, those are the dead people on the ground. They have pretty high level clearance. Seems higher than yours. And you scrub through more of the stuff. You find about 400 credits worth of credit chips within there. And then there is a. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's a like a visor. It's called the Archon visor.
Nice.
No, pretty valuable. Very valuable helmet.
It's a little heads-up display that goes like down like this way.
Very Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm. It looks a little bit like a scouter, yeah.
I don't want to look like I just found a visor, especially around security.
Little
So put it in
double
my bag.
Okay, you already headed off, so
I know.
unfortunately,
I know. No, it's fine.
you would hear screams coming first,
running.
but you all get Omni Tool, like your Omni program, and it just says, "Warning, warning, warning! Containment breach, Lab 1. Containment breach, Lab 1. Specimens acting violently towards occupational populace. Warning, warning," and it just keeps going
Do
on.
I know what's in Lab 1?
You could make it. Everybody can make a history check. I'll give certain people advantage here. Lab 1, IT,
Yeah.
and security.
Oh. Damn. Apparently I don't go to Lab 1 very often.
Is it a history check?
I don't either, but it's
I
one of those
rolled
things where they ask me to do stuff a lot.
Poorly.
For with advantage?
Yeah. Even with
He
advantage.
fixed a lot of people's problems.
Yes, I do.
9.
14.
9, 14.
12.
16.
Wow.
Okay. You've been. Who said 9? And okay, and you said
12.
12. You two would be aware that Lab 1 is a place where they keep a lot of their parts that were once Geth, right? Called the Dragon's Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And
good.
And this is where
Great.
they were doing specimens on combining synthetic and
Actually, I should have had advantage on that.
you probably should have actually now thinking about it, yeah. Dragon's Teeth work a little differently than how you were created, but the technology came from that.
Yeah, because I have a
It's the
gas
opposite.
suite as part of my feet. Like my tactical feet is
Like
gas.
your boots?
Yeah. And you guys would know.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay.
I don't know if that's the name of the feat. I don't know if like what's the word I'm looking for? Fluff wise, that would be
Flavor.
accurate. Yeah, like there we go. I don't know if flavor wise it would be Geth. It might just be like a assassination suite. Because like a Geth assassination suite or hunter program would work for the Geth.
Right.
I would say that Synthetic Insights takes things like other technologies and incorporates it their own way.
They wouldn't call it the Geth program though. They would name it their own thing so that they could patent and whatever.
Right. Project Omni-Lori.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
So,
But you see what I'm saying?
yeah, so you guys are aware that, and what you know, very, very briefly, is that dragon teeth turn organics into synthetics.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys all heading that way, right? Or
Yes.
I'm sprinting that way.
Did you find anything really cool?
next are all powered down. You just walk. They're all just standing, heads down as you make your way. Lots of
That's
dead
money,
bodies
right?
all over.
Ooh,
Not even looking at
let's
him.
do that.
Maybe
Gotta
it's
see if I can
sleep.
still save somebody, and if someone's screaming, someone's still
I'm
alive.
hoping that'll distract you from the rest of the things
Sure.
around.
Would you like some Omni Gel?
Sure.
I'll give you an Omni Gel.
You get to,
Nice.
you run past where now you get to like the edge of the hallway, and you see a horde. I mean, a horde of husks. They are, to put it in perspective, so back at that hallway with the 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
You came from the left door. The middle door seems to be where they're coming from. The right door takes you to the hangar bay, and then the opposite way takes you to where you came from originally.
I think this would be a great time for my characters to be like, "What the?" And then it cuts, and at the end of the episode.
Well, there's something in the
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
So she like turns the corner and sees like this massive just husks.
Yeah, husks. Yeah, they're tearing through people. There's not many people left. I mean, they're just getting torn up.
Gross. And sad.
Horrifiedly. Holy crap.
Okay.
I've decided
What are you guys doing?
Right, that. This is a station, space station.
Yep.
And my architect friends here can correct me if I'm wrong, but usually
I
when
know
you're
all
in-
about space architecture.
No, I'm just saying when you've got something like this where you've got delicate research going on in a lab that could, potentially be really, really devastating, or, things with like really awesome security things, or even just for fire safety, you should be able to just lock a space.
I was gonna say, is there a way for me to lock down that area?
And not in this room. You have to go back to the power room.
How far away is that? That's where they are.
That's where they're at. Yeah.
I'm gonna run back and tell them to lock down.
Okay, make a dex check just to see, or stealth
Oh, I
check.
thought we
Either
were
way,
caught up.
I need to know if you're going fast or going slow. Or going stealth. You know what I mean?
You stealthing or you?
She's not stealthing. She is sprinting.
Okay.
So all right. You're asking me to make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I have disadvantage on that. Five. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Start to run towards you.
I'm going to.
Start jetting or
All right.
do
Well,
something.
I'm going to cast Shockwave and then run. Then.
Okay, go ahead. How's that? Shockwave save?
How far away are they from me?
They're still they're like 20, 30 meters.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, you can outrun them.
Okay,
They're
I'm just gonna sprint away then.
Yeah. Okay. So you run back to the room.
I am yelling, lock down the area, like as soon as they can hear me. Like I'm just shouting it.
President's like,
I'm gonna roll perception.
we could try to get back to the hangar bay. I can open up the hangar bay doors now. What do we do? Do we try to just run past it, get there fast enough, or?
9, do I hear it?
I got a 15.
You would.
You guys.
Lock
she
down
says we
area
should
1.
really lock down area 1.
Oh, I sprint over and I lock down area.
All right. Electronics check with advantage.
Well, it wasn't a natural one.
Oh, here, I'll come over and help you.
All right, has advantage. No, can't.
I was gonna
That's
roll my
okay.
own number.
It's an 8.
Are there any objects in the way, like say a door, within 24 meters of me?
To where they are. The
No,
door?
away from them, like towards the I think I'm gonna target the door of this room, and then charge to it.
You rolled an electronic.
Oh, you want to
I want to charge like 24-meter charge.
Yeah, you could do that. There's there's a mech at the door. I mean,
There you go.
The mech's powered down, so
I'm gonna charge at the mech then.
Okay.
And I'm just using it
They
as.
fail to save because they're down.
Well, I mean, I do it anyway, even
Okay.
if I don't. Basically, what that means is that they just take damage and are knocked prone.
Yeah, you guys watch it. It's like they're like running to you, and they like almost like it feels like a teleport as they get boosted by the biotics.
Can I try to hack the door closed?
You could, yeah. So she's trying to hack it as you're trying, but it keeps kicking you out.
It's annoying.
12.
12, you say?
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
And once I get to them, I'm gonna take up a defensive position on the off chance they get through.
I rolled a 24 for perception for... Did I notice if Izzy took key cards?
Also, can I use the
What?
help on them? Because I have
Okay.
help as a bonus action.
Mostly because I want to be like, didn't you
I'll
use
allow
like
that.
key
Yeah.
So I
cards?
can get advantage
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
12.
fine. And then can you make a sleight of hand versus his insight
Yeah,
to
we're
see
both
if you
narcs,
grab his
apparently.
key cards and noticing?
What? That's so late. But sure.
28. 26.
Twenty-
I
Yo!
can math.
Okay, so you're hacking
And so,
into it.
so when you're hacking, I see you hacking, and I go, "Oh, use override code X3696969."
I typed this in so quickly.
Yeah, 696969 works perfectly.
That's my manager's.
X3696969.
Yeah, that's my manager's override. That should help.
I'll type it into my
Yeah, it's-
wrist keyboard.
and it starts, and you got
Go to use your key card to have the authority, I would imagine.
No. It's my. I watched my manager type it in, and I'm like,
No, I know. I
and
mean,
he's like, "Don't look at me do this. This is confidential." And I went, "Okay."
Lab 1 sealed. Lab 1 sealed. Containment's outside lab.
Oh, done.
It seems
Spider
like you
Cam.
got a lot of
okay,
them, and
okay.
like sealed. You just think it's a horde, so like someone made it out.
someone saw me. They ran after me.
We could like
What
fly
did
a
you get for
ship
your
away.
insight or perception or
Oh,
whatever?
my perception, I got a 24.
And your sleight of hand.
So,
19.
Yeah, you saw.
oh, okay.
You didn't see exactly what they grabbed. You just saw them. Whoop.
No, I don't know if I saw. I never.
Yeah,
I
you
saw you
did.
see me.
Yeah. And you just like it, and you made eye contact. You know what I mean? Like that second, you're like.
I just was like,
And then he's gonna just kind of like pat the gun and then just kind of like look away. It's like,
Dresden's like, Tess, are you in now? You charged to the room, right? So you're in now.
I charged to the outside of the room. I'm still outside of the room.
Okay. Dresden's like, what's going on?
Husks.
Husks. Do
I
we,
would know what husks are.
do we have the ability to make it to the hangar bay?
It's not like lab 1 is not in the way, is it?
No, it's not. The hangar bay's on the way. Yeah. So.
Okay. We can. It's towards the husks.
Yeah. It's going to be. If you leave now, it's gonna be it's gonna be a thing.
It's on the other side of where the husks are, but not directly through them. There's going to be a few hostiles, but nothing we can't handle. Just stay behind me.
Do we make a move for it now, or do we find others first? What do we do?
waiting around seems inefficient and honestly, frankly, stupid.
Agreed. Everyone knows procedure. Get to the evacuation zone. If they're not there, then they're not coming.
All right. You too.
Sure.
The
Yeah,
PA's
look
been
at
on for
Aria.
quite some time. If they haven't evacuated by now,
Dresden.
they probably are just gonna have to die.
Dresden picks up some thermal clips from the ground from the other mechs. There were thermal clips if anybody needed to use any.
I'll just say that I've got as many as I can get.
Yeah.
I've only used one, so.
There were probably 7, I'd say, on the
Just
ground.
put-
so that's
just-
enough for at
Just
least
puts
everybody.
in
That's
one
I'll
her
grab
face
an
for
extra
bandolier.
thermal.
Yeah, I'll replace.
Yeah, so he does his suppressors, kind of goes, "Whew." And we see the camera kind of pan over, and on one side of the hallway, we have still a fairly large horde of us. I don't know if this is something I would want to take on directly, but it's possible. Anything's possible in D&D. And on the other side, our adventurers all lined up, and then in the middle, the hangar bay door.
I really hope they run very slowly.
That's what we're under session today.
Oh boy.
Very cool.
I have a special thing for this. It's I made my own what do you call it? Chase mechanic for it.
Mhm.
So like,
I'm a teacher.
instead of like making you guys fight a bunch of husks, it's gonna be a pool of health. But you can also try to get past it if you want to. Like there's a mechanic to it.
How many mechs are stationed outside?
So you knew before 15 to 50. From you looking
killed one.
around, you'd say 35 or so. Yeah.
Okay. If we can get them on our side, if we can hack them.
I've killed a lot of mechs on the way though.
You have killed a lot of them on the way. These
Okay.
these ones that are powered down he's talking about right now are the ones that were marching towards you guys.
Yeah, they weren't the ones
They were
that
the backup mechs.
Okay.
Yeah, you killed all the ones that were like glitching.
So if we can go in, and I don't mean to do this all now, we can move on, and I'll talk about it in the next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take our pause there with husks in the holes waiting for us.
That's not ominous at all.
Husks in the hallways.
Tess is definitely, she wants to fight them all.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed our first little venture into this. We have some people that survived a slaughter. Well, survived so far. A slaughter of a corporate base due to something going on, some kind of patch.
This is
update
just
or
another
something.
Tuesday.
And we are currently at a moment where I want to get the fuck off this place.
Oh.
But also, what the fuck's going on? At the same point. And,
Yeah, the priorities are those in that order.
What the
And-
fuck is up with that?
And I named this Curious Beginnings, is what I called it. So it's a little ominous.
Well, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Should really make sure we haven't used that title already.
What?
I think I usually do for our session once.
I was gonna say, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we've used that title already.
No.
So, with that being said, Kat, remind us where can they find us?
Oh
on
my
this?
god, they can find us so many places like Twitter, Instagram, Hive, Mastodon, Facebook, and you can also find us on Ko-Fi and Patreon, and there you can donate money to support us, to help us buy fun new cameras, or miniatures, or dice. Honestly, dice
We
are
do
really
need new
cool.
miniatures now.
We actually desperately need new miniatures. It also helps us buy ink, so we can print really cool maps, because holy crap, these maps take a lot of ink. Plus, 50% of whatever money we get will go to a really cool charity. I forget what month this is gonna air in, but we've, previously donated to Stop AAPI Hate, the ACLU, Meals on Wheels. Yeah, so that'd be super cool. And if you go to any of our social medias, there's a link tree, which will take you to all sorts of other fun places where you can support us, because we like to get you cool stuff. Yeah.
So riveting. So
This week's cool stuff, wood products. Go check out Chris's wood at Druid Crafts. Probably not .com.
yeah, and we have.
I'll show you.
We'll make sure we update our thing here. It says Cornish Crafts, but check out Druid Crafts.
Yeah.
So sure you
Which will definitely be on the link tree by the time this airs. Probably.
Hope you enjoyed.
Use Lizards 10 to get 10% off all your awesome wood TTRPG products. I told Chris there'd be a lot of wood jokes, so I have to pack them all in. Just kind of put
That's
them
what
right
she
in
said.
there.
So hope you enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect: Broker Builder Corporate Spot, and we'll see you next time. Can we roll yet?